first.
Oh, PIMPCAST, that would be sick.
Yeah, let's
PIMPCAST.
like hypothetical.
PIMPCAST.
PIMPCAST.
Hi.
Yeah, hey, what's up? Welcome to PIMPCAST.
The PIMPCAST. Yes, it was PIMPCAST for a while, and I was like sad to miss it. I was like, there's so much. I'm not usually like I don't usually have so much testosterone around on the show. PIMPCAST forever.
Woo! Yeah.
We're starting PIMPCAST. We gotta do it.
Yay!
What's up, bitches? Welcome to, I'm kind of proud of us. I didn't realize until today. Welcome to PIMPCAST number 10.
Milestone.
What's
and
up?
Our guest is here.
Guys.
Special guest.
Hey guys, thanks for having me.
Good.
Thanks for being here, dude.
Man.
And hello to all of our beautiful chat friends. Glad to see you guys. Michael, Lounge Zinger, Duke, everybody. Sorry, I'm scrolling. Tim, Michael, Baromi, everyone. Thanks for being here. I've missed you boys and girl. What's up, Vaughnie? It's like a ongoing question. Where in the world is Vaughn Coleman?
This time I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm with this guy, Bat Sauce, right here, Bats. And we're gonna be for Heroes Con. So I'll be here for like an hour plus, then we gotta hit the bar. But yeah, man, this has been great. No, but it's been
for work or for fun?
All of the above.
Okay.
But no, I mean that's where I'm at. So I was in Arizona last week, and then the week before that I was in Denver. And then before I've just been all over. So
Hell yeah. Well, Bats, tell people, who are you?
Hey, what's up? I'm stuck with this dweeb. He needs somebody with actual testosterone to man a booth with him. I mean, they do say man a booth, so. But yeah, I'm an author and a writer. I'm writing a book in his universe. So, like, he needed a lot of help with that. So I'm here to step up and help him out with that. Yeah.
And you're also a comics nerd, right?
Yeah, and I'm also a BIPOC Black queen. Yeah, so
I'm so glad to have a fellow Black woman on here tonight. Thank you.
Absolutely.
We are representing the transracial community.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, speaking of comics nerds, Gabe, thanks for being here, dude. What's up?
Oh, just working. I was in the middle of doing some lettering, actually, in Adobe Illustrator, but I thought I would join you guys to see what's going on. Thank you for the invite. It was Drew, a friend of mine, Drew, outstanding there, who invited me. So I thought I would check out PIMPCAST, see what goes on here.
Yeah.
Oh, all the debauchery.
We met a couple years ago, and yeah, just kind of hit it off. We both know Dean Kane. I met Dean in Taji, Iraq in 2005, briefly.
Right.
And then, yeah, I should show that picture. I got to find that picture. Maybe I'll show it during the show. And then Gabe's been working with Dean on a couple books now?
Yeah, I'm working on the sequel right now. We have that up for pre-order on bigmancomics.com. But yeah, I write and draw graphic novels, and I've been doing it for many years. I worked for, you name it, I worked on it. Marvel, DC, Star Wars, everything you've heard of, I have worked on professionally, except Ninja Turtles. That's my white whale. I've never done anything for Ninja Turtles, which was so big to me when I was a little kid. But,
it is time.
That's my original IP. That's what I
that was it for me.
first.
It was Star Wars at first. Born in 78. So Star Wars was like 81, 82, 83. I discovered it. And Star Wars was everything until 1990. And then Ninja Turtles blew up with the movie and the cartoon starting in 88 and all that. And then the Image Comics boom was 1992. And then that's when I decided to be a comic book artist in 1992. So my favorite artist was Jim Lee. He launched the best-selling of all-time comic book, X-Men issue 1 in 1992. And that book is the book that made me want to draw comics. And Jim Lee himself hired me to work for DC Comics in 2007, the end of 2007. So, yeah, it's been an awesome, amazing ride. I left DC in 2021 and have been independent ever since, making awesome comics.
That's amazing.
Oh,
yeah. I want to hear more about that in one sec. But first, Courtney, our beloved, beautiful, big-breasted pimpette. How you doing?
Good. Nothing really new on my end. I've just been streaming as much as possible, and that's pretty much it. So anybody who's watching right now who hasn't subscribed to my channel, can you please do that? Because we're still trying to hit 1,000. So thank you.
I wish I could do it twice, but yes, all of their links are below. And also,
Don't do it twice. That would be a
Okay.
mistake.
Don't do it twice.
Uno reverse. 3 times. Do it, Mikey. 3 times.
Oh yeah.
Make
Wants
sure
to
it's an
find-
odd
Wait.
number.
Courtney, let me say, they are looking lovely tonight. The girls.
Thank you. Thank you.
Like,
we
particularly.
were talking about it earlier. The shirt's fitting different today, and I genuinely think that because I made a hearty meal of pot roast tonight, and I think it went all just right here, and has altered the fit of the shirt tonight. They should let us subscribe twice, one for each poop.
I'm glad to have you back, my love. Drew,
Time's a charm, baby.
what you been up to?
Yeah, I guess I got taken over more busy, so I'm taking over Courtney's busyness because everything's kind of fallen in my lap, I guess, in the last like 48 hours. But it's been all pretty good stuff for the most part. So a lot more interviews when it comes to vax injury, that kind of stuff. And then the release, the premiere was in DC of Duty to Disobey. I've been talking about on the last couple of shows. So that happened in Washington, DC yesterday, or what is today? Friday? Today's Thursday. All mixed up. Yesterday was a premiere, and everyone's hitting me up saying, "Oh, you did great. I started crying when you were talking about your son." And I'm like, I haven't seen it yet, but I look forward to seeing the film. And the official release will be on June 30th, Tuesday, June 30th, at theaters across the country for 1 day. And then you can also pre-order the DVD, and there's going to be streaming stuff. But yeah, probably your local theater on June 30th, Duty to Disobey, film.com. And so that's going off. But at the same time, I think that just ignited Catherine Herridge to do a follow-up to her article on Carolina Stanzik, who was in basic training, 21 years old, got the shot, got 2 strokes, heart attack, pacemaker, all that kind of stuff. So she actually has a line of duty for the thing. And then that affects my situation as well. And so, yeah, it's just been wild. So that just released on X. So check that out. I've been sharing it. I think Mike shared it as well. So busy time, and summer's just happening. So a lot going on.
That's awesome. I can't wait to see it. So yeah. Gabe, I had not realized, because I remember hearing about this a while back. I did not realize that this was about you.
This is global. Oh, this was global news. I got called from news agencies in Europe, everyone here in America wanting to talk to me about this. Yeah, it was a huge deal for
what the fuck is this?
72 hours, you know.
I remember Gabe, like with my connection with that, like I was at the time editing a book, and then I remember seeing this article and talking to someone and I'm like, wait a minute, that's the guy who colored the book I'm editing.
Yeah, you were doing that sci-fi book for the Finagilio brothers. That's right.
Yeah.
This was an actual comic, though. This is seriously what they turned Superman into.
Oh yeah, that's my artwork. I colored that.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Well, what happened was, you know, I had been working there forever. Like I told you, I wanted to work for Jim Lee since I was a little kid, and I earned it. And there are less people making a living in comics than there are in the NBA. It's very hard to make a good living in comics, and I earned that. And I'm Christian, and I have very strong values about filth. That is my number one thing, is filth and entertainment. Like, my most hated movie of all time is Deadpool. I wanted to walk out of that after like 5 minutes. I don't like dirty jokes. I don't do that stuff. And it's just the way I was raised. I don't do it. I find it so distasteful. And I got so excited because I'd done so many books and everything, working for the Walking Dead people and Superman and this and that. They're like, hey, we're going to do a new Superman book with the big famous writer Tom Taylor, and John Timms is going to illustrate. I was so excited. I got the first script, and it's like truth, justice, and a better world. I'm like, gosh. And that's what leftists always do. Communists always are like, my dad didn't know anything. I know everything. Look at my idea. It's better. It's like, dude, it's barely your idea. Like, all of this is based on 75 years of history of people making Superman. It's barely ours, right? So, of course, they have that ego. And then I read some more about it. It's like, oh, we're going to explore the bisexual life of his underage son. And it's like, oh, you're a bigot. You don't like gay or bisexual. It's not that. I don't want sex in comics, men or women. There can be romance, sure. But I wouldn't want Batman bending a woman over in the book either. I wouldn't work on that either. So it's like, no, I don't do that. This is a gift I have from God to make art, to write stories and all that. And I'm not going to be corrupting people and putting filth out there. Someone else can do that. So I talked to my dad, though. I'm like, what do I do? And he said, well, just resign. Just finish the contract you're on and then resign. Like, just thank them and be polite and blah, blah, blah. So I said, okay. I wrote them a big letter. They praised me. I was one of their top guys, dude. I worked on everything. I was doing about 1,000 pages a year at my peak between Image and DC and the other publishers, mostly DC. I did 2, 3, 4 books a month for them sometimes. And so I resigned. I said, I'll finish the last 6 issues of this contract. And I talked about it online on some YouTube shows, and they got really mad about it. I talked about leaving and how I did not like what they were doing, and it blew up. And I sent you an image in the private chat of, like, they had a picture of me on Breitbart of, like, this is a bunch of nonsense and blah, blah, blah. And it was all over the news. And, it was really hard. But, the way I was raised, my morals, my grandfather, my father, the people that raised me, it's like, we don't do this stuff. I wasn't allowed to watch filth growing up. I didn't listen to secular music. We had like 10 VHS cassettes. We had like the Blues Brothers and the original Star Wars, a bunch of Bible movies. So I don't go for it. I don't make it. I don't put it in the stuff I do now. And it was hard and it was scary. And the reason I don't do it is A, it's not good for me personally, but B, when you're a good artist, when you're really good at what you do, you're influential, and people don't understand this fully, but art is the ultimate form of persuasion, narrative. There's scientific research that shows this, and you could just think about it in your own life. Most people's opinions are assigned to them by the movies and the music and the internet and everything they're consuming. They think it's their idea. They think they believe this. They think they want to live this way, but it's puppet strings. Whatever you focus on and repeat over and over and over, your mind, your subconscious, the animal, the amygdala, that part, it's convinced it's true. So if I show you Homer Simpson and Archie Bunker for 30 years, you'll have a baseline premise that fathers are idiots and they're not useful and we don't need to listen to them. And you shouldn't make art like that. And I refuse to make it. I don't want to make art that preaches terrible messages. I don't want to make art about black people are victims and gay people are victims and women can't do it because the man is keeping them down. That's hateful. That's a hateful thing to do with your artwork. You should have artwork that inspires people to be more than they ever believed they could be if they're disciplined and righteous. So to me, it was a moral issue and I had to get out of there. I couldn't do it. And I'm happier than ever. And I know how influential stories are. I remember in 1989, I was 11 years old. I saw The Last Crusade, right? Indiana Jones' Last Crusade, one of the best movies ever. And he has to step into the bottomless pit, the leap of faith. I don't know if you remember that, but when he's getting the cup of Christ, he has to step into the bottomless pit. And he steps out, and there is no pit. There's a bridge there. He doesn't fall to his doom. And I remember feeling that way when I was going to resign. Like, I've been an artist for, at that point, 20-something years. That's my resume. What am I going to go do? What do I do for a living? Like, I'm going to blacklist myself from Hollywood. They're not going to like me. So what am I going to do? And I just prayed about it. I said, God, don't let me fall. And I pictured Indiana Jones in my head a lot, like stepping out there in the darkness. And I've been lifted higher than ever for like being obedient to God and not making filth. And I have my own company. I make my own stories. I do what I want to do. It's a ton of fun. And people love them. Everyone that's read this stuff is like, oh my God, I didn't know you could write. Because primarily I illustrated and colored and did all that. And it's like, yeah, I've been a writer since I was a little kid. And so I have a ton of fun doing it. And it comes from the heart. And art is ultimately self-expression. So the things I truly believe, I put them in the stories. It's not a moralizing lecture. And, oh my God, you're a liberal. I hate you. I don't do that. This stuff feels like the old Star Wars, the old Indiana Jones. It's just an adventure. A slogan I have for Big Man Comics is, other stories give you a lecture. Our stories give you an adventure. Because the left, all they want to do is tell you you're a racist, bigot, homophobe, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? That Millie Alcock, the Supergirl thing. So, well, if you're pissing, what'd she say? Like, men who their bio says they're a Christian, father of 4, like, they're hilarious to me. It's great if you're pissing off the right people. And it's like, I don't want people to feel that way about my work. I want you to be a left-winger and read mine. I want you to be entertained. And I'll secretly inspire you. I'll secretly give you good morals, but you're not going to feel it. You know what I mean? Like Mary Poppins says, the sugar helps. Really fun stories with my morals in them, but I don't finger wag and thump Bibles and tell people all this stuff. I just want to entertain and uplift people. So I'll stop ranting because, you know, it's only a couple hours long show.
No, we love it. That's what we're here for. It's funny too what you said.
Good intro.
Like, I'm probably like much further to the right than you are on this because I'm like, Superman is not gay. If you want to have your fucking gay characters making out with some fucking disgusting pink-haired they, them, go make your own shit. But those people don't have the talent or the work ethic to do what you've done.
Right.
So
Right.
they
Have
just
you been
try to
reading my journal?
propagandize- What's that?
Have you been reading my journal? I've said that a million times.
Really?
You know, that they jump on a character that has decades of pedigree, right?
Yeah.
Decades of hard work and sacrifice to make it good, to make it a blockbuster. Star Wars, right? Star Trek, every damn thing, every best-selling video game, book, all this, and these horrible communist leftists, they don't have guts, they don't have talent, they don't have brains, and they come on and they can't make art. Look at Rings of Power. How dare you think you can improve on Tolkien? How dare you? You're not one scintilla the skill of this guy, not even close. But that's what leftists do. Truth, justice, in a better world. No, that isn't better. That's just stupid. That's stupid and dumb. Okay, it was fine the first way, and you're absolutely right. And the problem is when I make art, when I draw, color, write, all the things I do, I only think about artistic principles and how good I can do it. I do not think, I hope the audience claps for me and I get validated. That's weak and selfish. And leftist people, that's how they make art. I heard a comedian say leftist comedians tell jokes for like applause, and real comedians tell jokes for laughs. You know what I mean? Like the leftists want the, oh yeah, you tell them the white man is a racist. Like they tell those lame old kind of stuff. My daughter's a stand-up, by the way, so I know comedy.
Oh,
but
what about
go
the
ahead.
right of black men to safely stab people? Are we not concerned about that?
What a I'm a father, I'm a grandfather, you know, by the way, I have a 3-year-old granddaughter. What a devastating tragedy, a failure in every regard. And again, this is the power of media. I don't know Carmelo Anthony, I don't know nothing about him, but I guarantee you the kind of music, the kind of movies, the kind of internet that people listen to, it influences them. That's why I won't make evil movies, comic books. I won't do it because I know what this, I'm half Mexican. My dad's an immigrant from Libya. So I'm Arab, Mexican, Spanish. I'm a lot of things. But, and I look at the Mexican barrio. I look at the violence there and the prison there and the no graduating high school and the decade and generation of failure and poverty. And it's like, because they don't want to have the fathers be strong. Right. And the same thing in the black ghetto and the same thing in the white trailer park. It's like, and we get these cultural messages. Every effing commercial you see, the father's an idiot and the kids and the mom figure everything out. Right. Just, you can't.
Well, yeah, Simpsons was a good one of this. It started off very good, wholesome, like very, you know, Homer, the dad and everything like that. And then over time, Homer just became the bumbling fool. And they even did an episode about that, where there was a show made and it was like a detective or whatever the case was. And his name was like Homer Simpson or something like that. And it's like, oh, this is great. And it was a pilot. Maybe you can relate to that, and Mikey too, where it's just like the pilot is one thing. And then once it gets released and then they kind of like dumb it down and try to stretch it to a wider audience or whatever their reason is. And then it makes the characters just dumber. And it's just like, it's such a disappointment when that kind of happens.
This is very true. Evil cannot create. They can only destroy and corrupt what the forces of good have created. Very true.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah. And that's why I like associating with people that are building things. Like that's what I've come to the conclusion over the last 5+ years. There's two different groups. You know, we're all doing this for reasons. We're passion, creative, you know, money's involved. We need to get compensated in some way. But the actual genuine, authentic people are trying to build something. And then there's others that are trying to destroy something, either an industry or their competition or whatever. And it's just, I've really noticed that's the difference. It's not always right and left. It's who's trying to build something up, other people, and then who are the ones that are focusing on destroying. And I can just see it wherever I look now in different mediums.
Yeah. I really work on just, I always want to do something. I always want to like respect characters. If I ever get the chance to write for anyone else, my mindset was always know the characters like the back of your hand, know the IP, and I don't insert your own values into something else, but like really, you're a shepherd for someone else's characters. You're a shepherd for another IP, and it bothers me that that's not the mentality anymore. It's subversion, and it truly bothers me. And but I was like, I'm gonna just create my own thing because no one else can subvert my own. I can subvert my own if I wanted to. I could completely just take my IPs, but that's not what I want to do.
That's been the really cool thing for me over the last 6 months or so, is because for a long time I was working directly in politics, and I'm like, I can't do it. I could never be like a political influencer because it's just all based in negativity. Even when it's stuff I agree with, it's all based in negativity. It's all based in outrage. So it really means a lot to get to know people like all of you who are, we have similar views and have our beliefs, but are first and foremost trying to create art and create great things. I want to bring up what Drew Shan.
Yeah, Gabe, I think I found you around this time. I think when you were on FNT. So I think I saw that and I went searching for that picture. And so this is young PFC outstanding here in Taji, Iraq, with beardless and hairless and stuff like that.
I don't even recognize you.
This little baby.
I know, right? But yeah, I posted that and I didn't realize it got like 37,000 views. That's pretty cool. And then Dean Kane actually commented on it too. And then I think that's when you and I really connected, Gabe, and just the awesome things that you guys are doing.
I met you in Vegas at the FNT party like 5 years ago or something, I think.
Okay. Yeah. It might've been, I
think I met you there or something. I don't know exactly.
Saska sisters are doing awesome. We got to have them on the show sometime.
Sure. They're awesome. Yeah. They're great.
Yeah. So no, it's good stuff. It's cool to be like Mike said, with people that are building things and just doing independent.
Here's the thing. So everyone watching this, all of you guys here with me in this chat, live, you guys with me, the four of you, but also, or five, I guess there's a guy in the background there, Bats. But everyone watching live, hit the like and the share. Let other people know. Please come in here. You've got to do something because it feels good and it's fun to complain and rant,
right?
And then do nothing, right? It feels good to send a tweet, but it's not enough. You've got to put your money where your mouth is. You actually have to do something about it. And when you watch these leftists, they're so good at it, man. They give each other jobs. They give each other all that fraudulent USAID money. They promote people who have no qualifications right into jobs and positions and all this stuff, because they understand the importance of the arts. And for some reason, and I'll stay calm. We're trying to be nice here. For some reason,
since when
well, I think if you start spitting blood and screaming, it scares off people who agree with you even. For some reason, people on the non-woke, conservative, Republican, whatever, that whole spectrum of the other side, they don't support the arts nearly as much. They don't walk in lockstep nearly as much. And I think that's part of being more conservative. We're more independent people, more personally responsible. But you have to understand that teaming up with other builders is a force multiplier. And the left gets that. And it happens naturally to them because they're group thinker lemmings. You know what I mean? They're very, I always picture like a herd of gazelle or zebra in the African veld, right? They're just like all together to stay protected. That's why they all have the same opinion. That's why you don't go outside the group, because the lion won't eat you. Well, that's not the way men are supposed to think. You're not supposed to be huddling in a group, hiding and pretending what you think. You're supposed to go out there and be bold, and whatever happens, happens. So for those of you out there, you hate that they destroyed The Witcher. You hate they destroyed Star Wars. You hate that they destroyed Star Trek, and on and on and on. Everything they destroyed. Do something about it. Stop complaining and do something about it. Be like me. Do something about it. And
you might not know what to do. I mean, that's where I fell into. I just got out there. I saw other people they're doing cool things at MegaCon, at Las Vegas, these meetups, Amfest, whatever, and you just got to try it. And then I'm just
networking,
kind of fell into business consulting. You're not really copying anybody. You're taking a little bit from what worked for other people and then making it your own thing. And because we're all, and that's the thing, we're all gonna have different skills, knowledge, abilities. But you take that wisdom that you learned and just collaborate with people and just kind of move forward.
Because there's go ahead. Sorry.
Well, I'm just saying, I think people need to stop people on who are cut from the same cloth that we were need to stop having this mentality of who's going to let me and start thinking who's going to stop me. Because myself included, for years, before I became conservative-ish, before I was in politics, I was a writer. I'd written a series that we were pitching to a bunch of big places. And then GLAAD brought their boot down on us, the Gay Defamation League. We will fight you every step of the way in getting this made. They told me I hate myself, all this shit. So then on top of that, after getting involved in politics and shit for years, I stopped writing because I'm like, okay, nobody's ever going to let me make something. Nobody, it's just never going to happen. And then the past year or so, I started writing this film that I was like, I have to tell this story. And since I got back into it and started believing myself in it, I've suddenly had all these opportunities where it's actually might be a possible thing that's actually happening.
Right.
I gotta believe, it's either faith or it's just, your brain neural pathways are starting it up. Maybe you're paying too much, you're too close to the project, and that you got to try something different, and then it will kind of get other juices flowing, and then you can, like I said, move forward. Yeah, I hear that similar thing with you, Gabe, and Mikey, and everybody else, and wherever Vaughn is in the country, and Courtney's streaming constantly. Yeah, no, it's
from New Jersey. I feel like half the episodes I have not been in New Jersey. At least this is the third time I've been in a different state. At least
we need a map. We need to check it off each state that you're in on an episode, and I feel like we're eventually gonna hit all 50 states.
Yeah. Well, one I missed because I was in Vegas. But yeah, no, I mean that's my company's Rebel Oasis for that reason. I was kind of like seeing what they did to Gina Carano was a big eye opener, and I was already
that got me too.
But I was like, okay, so you can politely disagree, and they will destroy your life.
While somebody else like Pedro Pascal can do similar or worse things and gets every role known to man.
Literally every role known to man.
Yeah. Well, him and Zendaya, they're in everything.
And why?
Vonnie, Duke wants to know when you're coming to the People's Republic of Communist California. God, especially now. Communist.
I mean, here's the thing. I will. There's LA Comic Con I'd consider, but it would have to be worth it if I were to go out sales wise to make sure that I can come back with money. So I would love to. There are definitely shows I want to do out there, but it hasn't worked out yet. But I definitely intend on coming.
I avoid that state.
Come to Emerald City Comic Con next year.
Oh, that's on my list. I want to do it. Apparently, it's a really good show. So
I've never been. My nephew goes every year.
To a horror convention. I've never been to any con.
Oh, Mike, I got bad news for you. The one we were talking about, they postponed it till next year.
We gotta find one.
There's plenty of others. Apparently, it's going to be bigger.
Actually, wait, no, I have a better idea. You should come to FatCon in Seattle next year in January.
You don't have to pay me to go to FatCon.
I don't think he's allowed.
What?
Is that a thing?
Yeah. See, they started doing it a couple years. Yeah, it's like only in Seattle. They started doing it, I think, in the early 2023 or 2024 or something like that. It's very new. And get this. So it's like a 3-day weekend. It's usually like the end of January, early February.
I'm pulling this up.
There was one year that they offered discounted tickets to Fatlesque.
I think
so you would get.
That's a
if you bought tickets to the show, you would get a discount for a fat burlesque show. But
Ew,
then after that, I know. And then after that, they even
numbers.
They're geared toward generating fat joy and building the fat community. They're centered around celebrating fat humans, not just men and women. They could be anything. Fat bodies and fat lives. Oh, imagine what it must smell like in there.
But the lowercase font is really bothering me. It's really bothering.
It's what they use every year. That's the same logo they've had. You guys, if you look at the, oh my gosh, Big Fig. The Big Fig mattresses is the one that gets me every time. It gets me every time. It's a mattress for a bigger figure. They've been a sponsor every year.
Therapy Collective. Like, these fat slobs are probably getting more than we are.
Yo, but like, think about it.
Probably.
If you go as a normal person, everything's probably so much better for you. Like, imagine that mattress built for a fat person. Like, how comfortable does that have to be for a normal person? Right?
Yeah, to be honest, I want one because of that, really. Like, I'm not morbidly obese. I bet you that mattress is amazing for my body.
Let's go to see if they have like, so what do they have? Because at conventions, they've got to have like booths and stuff. See if there anywhere I can apply?
Bro,
Yeah, look at the. I wonder if you could find the old version of the website.
You know what's? Oh my god! Why are her boobs pointy? They're not even like as fat as you would think. Like I've seen much fat. Like just go on, leftist TikTok.
Yeah.
Like they're fat. Just look at
Tess Holiday.
Who's this one, by the way? Like she's I bet she identifies as fat.
She's not.
She's where I'm at, where it's just sort of like, look, I might not be morbidly obese, but I could lose a few.
Oh, we found the
buddy. Yo, but like, what if there's like a construction guy there? You know he's a good construction guy. Like he's got to build stuff for fat people. Like, come on. I think it's a great marketing opportunity.
Kelsey, you did a good job.
Oh my god.
There's another thing that Seattle did shortly after they started FatCon. They opened up a Seattle Fat Mall. It was only open temporarily, but they had fat people speakers, and at some of the events, they even had a mask up events where everybody had to wear a mask to see the speaker.
I don't feel your girl is definitely doing some camera and light tricks. Look at this one. Moxie Blue, Seattle's favorite MILF.
Oh, Moxie.
This is what happens when you have no personality, when you have no individual identity of your own and are so desperate for some group identity to latch onto.
Yeah. Ophelia is definitely that bitch that goes there to like feel better. She's like, no, guys, I'm totally fat. I promise you. Oh my god, I do look good. Thank you.
Wing on, let's see, Marketplace.
Whoa.
Wait, yeah. See, vendor application, so I could apply.
Oh my gosh.
Please do.
I don't think so, man. I don't think, like, genuinely, I'm not even kidding. Like, for the bid, it would be funny, but I think I would lose a stupid amount of money applying for a table here. I don't think it would be good in my best interest.
Are you sure? They probably have money.
Wait, there's a podcast, Big Sexy, what is it? Scroll down.
Oh,
Big Sexy Chat podcast. Should we listen?
It's amazing, by the way. This is sort of what Gabe was saying, that like on the left, they'll fund this shit even, but on the right, they won't do anything.
Oh yeah, they fill out a couple forms. They'll be getting all kinds of grants and USAID. Maybe it's because I'm older now, and I'm only 47, but I do, I have adult children. One's 29, one's 27. I have a 3-year-old granddaughter. And I've kind of mellowed out on really being mad at the left. I really, and I mean this sincerely. I'm not trying to be sanctimonious. I see these people and I just see a bunch of broken hearts. I see a bunch of people who are doing bad stuff, evil stuff, and they're tortured inside. And this is how they're dealing with their anxiety and their hurt and their rage and their bitterness, and they're not dealing with it right. They're just being hateful and stuffing their face with food and taking drugs, and just it's. I can't help but see human beings, even when they're bad. I try to picture them as the 2-3-year-old cute toddler. The best people in the world are toddlers. And I think of like the Carmelo Anthony kid. Everyone is laughing at him. He's going to prison. He's going to die in prison. He deserves it. It's not funny though. It's not something I'm happy about. He should go put to death or life, whatever's appropriate, whatever's fair and appropriate. Yes. But why would I be happy about that? That's a destroyed life. Right. And
it's short-term thinking, like
and
all
destroyed
this stuff
families,
fat. Yeah, destroyed families. I mean, they're only thinking about their own lifetime, their only satisfaction, and look at me in the short amount of time. Whereas, other people are thinking their legacy, like you said, Gabe, your kids, your grandkids, stuff like that, how this will have an impact. That's why, like, I've always as far as the politics stuff, just like the money and taxes and stuff like that. Like, what is this doing? Debt, all that kind of stuff. I was going to have an impact, way down the line. And just more conversations. I had people that are like, oh, let's not worry about that. Let's just spend and bill this to somebody and have the rich pay for all of it and stuff like that. And it's like, we got here because of people were thinking way into the future. And it's just, I see that as like a common personality thing of whatever you want to call it, the left, the destructive people, where they can only think about today, this week, you know, their own lifetime.
Well, because everything has to be modern, done for the current times, or what's current, or what's in pop culture, or thinking for, I want to be on the right side of history. But like, if you think morality exists outside of time, and outside of that, and outside of what other people think, then you think differently. But if everything is about current approval or whatever, or that basic morality is about committee, then you're always going to be just trying to pervert it. And the thing is, mob rule is not just, you know.
I mean,
have you guys seen?
And it's tough. They're the loudest too. Like we've been saying.
Yeah, that's what Sage said. My beautiful Sage. Have you guys seen Carmelo's family? That boy didn't stand a chance.
Right. And again, this is why I make the entertainment I make, and I refuse to make the other kind. You know, people, they don't get it, and I get it because I've been making art my whole life. I remember drawing Star Wars stuff when I was 3, and I've been a professional for almost 30 years now, like 26, 7, something like that. So I know how the sausage is made. I know what art is, and I know how it works. I know how to make it, and I know the influence it has on people. It's a strong art is unfortunately, I don't think it should be this way, but it is. Entertainment is the center of people's lives in our culture. It's the most important thing to most people. Their Netflix, their music, their whatever, their Spotify, something like. And I know I sound like an old man yelling at a cloud. I don't have that stuff. I don't have streaming services. I'm too old to understand why someone would stream music. It's like, no, I just want to buy an album. Like, why would I not want to own a Beach Boys album?
Physical media.
Yeah,
like I keep hearing that.
But the thing is, all of this in physics, they have the concept of the unified field theory, right? They want a strong magnetic force, weak, strong nuclear, weak nuclear, magnetics, time, all of it, gravity. They want to have one equation for all the force in physics, right? To me, there's the unified field theory of the social decay, and it's the father. That's the whole equation. When you destroy the father, this is what happens. And the Western world has been rejecting and destroying the father for the last 100 years, and really accelerated after World War II.
Yeah.
And this is what happens.
Real quick, I'm setting up, looking back in previous films of quality and stuff like that. Gabe, you mentioned Last Crusade. We already covered that year. Do you got another film or IP that we can look up? You said
From
Star
89?
Wars. We already did 89, so we look back at the best movie, most popular of the year. So any other Indiana Jones or Star Wars?
I mean, I like the first Indiana Jones and the third. I don't like the second. So
okay. What about you, Bats?
Yeah. I mean, Lord of the Rings, right? Like that's the right answer.
What was the first one? 01? Did we?
I'll check it. 2001.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I was going to say Gabe.
Well, no. The second one was very controversial.
What about you, Courtney? Do you like any other movies other than, what was it, Dirty Love?
She doesn't.
Justice for Dirty Love. Okay. You know what? Actually, last night I was talking to a friend of mine. I was trying to give him a breakdown of Pretty Woman, and it was funny because I was like, I remember liking that movie, but I only remember some of it. But that was, yeah, I'm gonna go with.
I'll
Pretty
look it
Woman.
up. Carry on with the.
What I wanted to say before we get to that, it's so true what you're saying, Gabe. And these leftists get pissed when they see somebody has a functional family, has parents that they love.
Right.
Nothing pisses these people off more. I'd posted a while ago a video of, I got my parents to do a stream with me. And so I posted a clip of my dad just telling some like funny story about when I was a kid and just me laughing with my dad. And all these trans activists, one of them is some like popular actress that's promoted by everyone, infuriated. How dare I post this? Like, they get pissed if I talk about, like, my dad is like my best friend, and they don't like to see that because anybody who has a good family is not susceptible to joining a cult.
You know what's so sad about that too is, like, I grew up in like probably just a very torn apart family, just like very negligent parents. Dad was always in jail. My mom raised my siblings and I to hate each other. Like, it was very sad. And I always, like, anytime I ever met anybody with like an actual, like a family that was together, I was like, I want to be there with them right now. I want to be a part of that. Like, I want to create that on my own somehow. Like, I've always understood like the value of a good family, even though I didn't come from one. And I don't understand this thought process of like, no, you should abandon your family no matter how healthy it is or not, because they might dislike something that you do that you like or something. You know what I mean? Like what I don't understand. Like family should always be the most important thing.
Yeah,
Why?
absolutely.
Because
Like, I
it's
just
sort
don't
of like
understand that
if
thought
they-
process.
If they break up the concept of the family, then everything that's sort of the foundational building block of Western society. And if that crumbles, then everything else follows with it. And that's what these
So they can
lunatics want.
daddy government can be their family. That's the thing that like really bothers me, is like the government freaking sucks. Why do you want that? Why do you want him to be your dad or your rich husband that pays for you to do whatever you want to do so you don't have to work? What? No.
Well,
He
that's the thing.
sucks.
When you get rid of the family unit and you get rid of God, then it all becomes about worshiping yourself, worshiping the government, worshiping authority.
Mm-hmm.
There is you can look it up. Scientific research shows if your father takes you to church, your father, not your mother, you have like a 90-something% chance of being his religion. If your mother takes you to church, it drops into the teens. If no one takes you to church, good luck. And you can extrapolate church out into tradition and culture too. So when you take the father away, are you very American? No, you can go to a university and then like F America and I'm a communist and all that. And meanwhile, you were born in Iowa and you benefited from 250 years of Americanness and you have no appreciation for it because you didn't have a father there. This is a thing specifically only fathers can do, is to teach young boys and girls internal validation. When you go out and you fail as a little kid and you fall, you scrape the knee, you screw up, you fail, dad's tough on you, but he gets you by the shoulders, looks you in the eye and says, hey, we're Colemans. You can do this. Get back up, Vaughn. You can do this, right? And you can't get
we're
that from your mother.
outstandings.
And right. And that's not a criticism of women. That's not they're not built to do that. They do many things men can't do. So when you take the father out of society, people don't know who they are. They don't know what they are. They don't know what their past is, their tradition, why anything's important, what we should do or be. And that's by design by the communists. Get rid of the family, get rid of the dad. Listen to me. Don't listen to your father. Look at the cry of the left. Smash the patriarchy. Pater means father in Latin. Get rid of your father. Get rid of his ways. Don't listen to him. Listen to me and give me all your money. Let me be the boss. That's what the whole thing is, the whole scam from the left. That's what it is. Kill the father.
And that was a huge message from the left during the last election cycle was, oh, we're going to go cancel out our dad's vote.
Right.
For Trump.
I forgot about that.
I remember seeing so many women posting that.
When they do that, because their first thing on their mind is men. It's the same thing with these people. Like so I'm not even really plugged into politics, but these people that are like anti-Trump, he is the first thing they think about when they wake up and the last thing they think about when they go to sleep. Like they'll be like, oh, this one girl I remember I posted I didn't like something Pam Bondi did. And she was like, you're ultra mad. I'm like, I'm literally criticizing. What are you talking about?
Right.
Like, I'm like, they have no understanding of like what. And there's just studies have shown this. They have no understanding of what people on the right think. Because
the theory of mind. Yes.
I can tell you, I have liberal friends. I have leftist friends. I can tell you what they think because I listen to them talk. I don't have
there's scientific research when you ask conservative people, what is the mindset of a leftist? You write it down. Right-wing conservative people nail it. When you ask left-wing people what do right-wing people think, like they're all racist, bigot, homophobes. They want to round up all the gays and blacks and chop them into hamburger meat. It's like, what in the hell are you talking about? Like, no, they have this cartoonish, bizarre.
They don't.
I don't know what beliefs they have. I think they have to believe it to be right. Like I'm better. And
well, I'm still waiting for like what happened with the train rides in the camp for gay people? I was gonna pretend to be gay because it sounded like fun.
I was gonna be the mayor of the gay camps. I was gonna find my future ex-husband there. I'm still waiting.
Yeah. I just wanted to pretend to be gay to see what it was like to be on a train. I was for it. Hey, I want to go on a train ride. Sounds pretty cool. Never happened.
Yeah, but and the thing is too, because they're in a cult, because they do whatever Democrats say, whatever the media says, they can't fathom anyone else not being in a cult. So anything I ever say, even if it has nothing to do with Trump, of course, they're immediately like, oh, Trump, you're MAGA, Trump. And even if it's like you said, Vaughn, even if I'm criticizing Trump, they can't fathom that. They can't fathom anybody ever agreeing with someone, sometimes disagreeing with someone,
Right.
other times.
Yeah,
I disagree with many things. I voted for Trump. I disagree with all kinds of stuff he's done. You know what I mean? Like, of course, that's our side. Like, yeah, we're trying for the truth. And if Trump is wrong and does something I think is stupid, I'm going to say so. He's not infallible. He's a man. He's not a god.
It's funny, like you can vote for somebody that you think is like a decent candidate or just a better candidate than the other, and you can also criticize their presidency. Like
we only get two choices, and one of them is guaranteed to be a lunatic.
Yeah.
All right,
all right. We got everybody here. Are we ready to jump back in the DeLorean?
Yeah, let me pull up
and pick
Drew's Wheel
better
of Film.
films?
And by the way,
What are
to
we
our
doing?
beautiful chat friends, if you feel so inclined, send in your super chats and also
Yay!
like the stream, help support
Yeah.
the channel. If you're new here, do the subscribe, do all the stuff. All right, let's do it.
All right, so we got
Justice
some of these
for
favorite films.
Dirty Love.
What is this?
We're gonna pick a movie for one of these 3 years.
Okay.
We're gonna pick one. Of
Then
these
look
3 years.
back at the top 100 for that year. All right, so we got Bats with 2001.
Okay.
I was barely born.
2001.
Don't laugh.
Man,
Was it
I
good
was already
year?
like moved
I
out of the
was
house.
24. I was in college. I went to
Well,
college late.
speaking of, the first one, we got Scary Movie that recently came out. What scary movie
Has
is
anyone
it
seen
that
it?
just came out?
I just
5?
said Lord of the Rings. I don't
6.
remember. I don't know.
6?
If it was third first one.
So this is by popularity. We're gonna look at the top 100.
That's odd that has anyone seen the new Scary Movie?
No, there's no way. There's combat.
I like
I
Scary
saw
Movie
that.
too. That was a
Very
good
good.
one.
Oh no, you know what it is? It's because this is bad. It's because recent stuff. It's same thing with Mortal Kombat was the best top of its year because the new movie had come out and people were searching it.
Maybe like
Most
most
scary
searched.
movies out.
It just came out, so people searching.
Oh,
Have
that's
you guys seen
true.
the new one?
This is getting a current bump from the new movie.
Could
Very
be.
insightful, Vaughn. True.
Yeah.
I've noticed it because I've
Well,
seen.
wasn't
some
Scary
stuff on
Movie 2 more horror? Where the first one? What was it? What was the first one? Well,
The
more
first one
about?
was slasher. The second was
Slasher?
like haunted house.
Yeah, the second
Have
one.
you-
had
has
Yeah,
anyone
the-
that's
seen the new
right.
one
It
yet?
was more haunted house horror stuff. Hold my strong arm.
Frank,
I can do that. I'm a disabled retard, so I can. I'm not doing the Trump thing. I'm allowed to say it to myself. Do it to myself.
You're like, that's our word.
Yeah, that's my
I thought
thing.
the new one was fine.
I've heard mixed reactions for it.
It was fine.
He's a short bus veteran.
5 out of 10.
Excellent. Well, and then here it is, number 2. Bats. Here's your movie right here. So it shows up as number 2. I had a tough
Wow.
time getting through number 1. I like Lord of the Rings
I
2
hate
and
you.
3.
You're a bad
Amazing.
person.
I know, but it took me about 3 tries with all the walking.
I watched them with my ex. I blocked them
Okay.
out.
I do like the extended version over the theatrical
yeah, that's-
release. Or the,
Yeah, that's
I need to
true.
rewatch them. I never finished the.
they're good for holidays, in my opinion. Like if you're on a Thanksgiving or a Christmas, and it's just like, I got 9 hours or whatever it is to just watch.
I have too much ADHD for something like that. I have to say, like, I've watched Star Wars a million times and I still don't understand it all the way. What is going on?
What did he do?
He got mad. He got big mad over Lord of the Rings.
Did he storm out?
He's mad?
He's throwing a temper tantrum.
What?
All right, we got
Wait,
Harry
No, he's
Potter.
not for real, man.
Oh,
He's not for real, man.
I saw Harry Potter. I hate that.
Which one
You
was
like
this?
Harry
Really?
Potter?
That's
Dude, that was the
I
same
saw.
year, Lord of the
I
Rings.
never read the book, and I saw hype after hype. Nobody would shut up about Harry Potter. So I'm like, okay, I'll go see this movie. See what this is about. This is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Never saw another one. Never read the book. Couldn't stand it. Sorry, not for me.
Really?
Maybe I was
love
too old.
it.
Ooh, I like
It's all
the
about-
unpopular opinion.
Yeah, Harry
Yeah.
Potter, awful. No, Harry
Yeah,
Potter to
Jack-
me
Go
is
at 'em.
like
Like
Harry Potter's like Taco Bell, famous, making a lot of money, and I have no idea why anybody likes it. Can't
And
figure
makes
it
what's
out.
in
Baby
it.
diarrhea.
I have no idea what's in it, but it's good at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
This is another one that I. This is another one that I watched with my dumbass ex. So like they don't exist to me. The first.
This is a
one,
rough
I
year
like-
for you, Mikey.
What's that?
This was a rough year for you, apparently.
I know. Yeah, the first one has beautiful cinematography, and then it gets so bad. I've only seen the first 4, I think it
Ooh, I like
was.
them.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Have
Oh my
not
God.
seen Mulholland Drive.
Gabe, have you seen Mulholland Drive?
Many years ago, it was that has probably the scariest jump scare in the history of cinema, and a lot of people say it too. Don't we shouldn't spoil it. We should let people watch it so they can
Yeah.
be their
Yeah,
hands.
don't spoil it. 'Cause
But
we
it
use this
has
to
one
add
of the
to our
scare because
future watch
it's.
list.
I won't spoil it, but the jump scare in it, it just makes no sense. Like there's just it's one of the best done ones ever. You know, it's
So
wow.
good. This is
Okay.
one of my favorite movies ever. Have you
Yeah,
guys seen
it's-
it? I know
Movie
Courtney
makes
has.
no
No.
sense. Movie's insane.
It makes all the sense, Gabe. It makes okay. If we weren't gonna not spoil it, it makes perfect. Oh my god, it makes all the sense. No, that's what my best friend
25
Greg
years
said
old.
too.
It's
This is
25
my
years old. I
jam.
think if we have a spoiler, that's
No, you have to see.
No, don't spoil it. I want to watch it.
Is,
I want
it
to see.
is the biggest jump scare of all time, and you will never see it coming. So don't spoil it because it'll be fun for people to get that jump scare. You will not see it coming. You
so
won't.
now I have to
won't,
watch
I'll
it.
tell you after what I think it represents.
There we go.
Oh, what?
This is my jam.
Should I just
like
go watch
Ocean's
it now?
11. I did not know it was a remake. I went back and watched the remake afterwards with the Sinatra and all them. So
I love
it
that
made
one,
both
too.
of them even better after watching it.
Have
But
you seen the
I did not
sequels?
like
I've
2 and
never seen
3
them.
or 12, 13, 8. All
I
when they
think they're
kept
doing
going with
another
them.
one, and they also did a gender
Please
swap
stop.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
wasn't that
8.
Ocean's
They did,
8?
it was like a prequel with who, like Sandra Bullock and stuff.
Yeah, I never
Like,
saw it. I only saw-
Rihanna,
Oh,
Anne
right.
Hathaway.
Ocean 11.
Disaster.
But no, this was my jam. I love like heist, not necessarily heist movies, but having a plan. Maybe that goes to my personality of just a plan, and you're walking through it, and everyone's got their own like skills and stuff like that, and the jokes in between. You know, a lot of the actors are kind of goofy. George Clooney, of course, but yeah, I don't know.
I went to go see this with my grandpa when it came out, and it's funny. My grandpa was an Italian singer, and him and Sinatra were rivals with each other. They like hated each other. So my grandpa was very happy to be able to see Ocean's 11 and not have to watch Sinatra.
That's cute.
Spirited Away, I like.
Spirited
but
Away?
I think everyone acts like it's unanimously the best Ghibli movie, and it's just not.
I've never seen
Like
it.
I like it. Mononoke is better.
The Wind and
I-
Sky.
Nazca, the Valley of the Wind.
The Valley of the Wind. That's
I really this
like
is going to be
Possum.
probably the one of the most controversial, unpopular things I've ever said. I don't like any Studio Ghibli movies. They are
What?
some of the most beautiful animated movies ever, right after Disney. But oh my God, these are the most boring movies on earth. Like if you can't sleep, put on Princess Mononoke or Spirited Away. These are so dreadfully boring. These movies, it's unreal.
What?
I've never
Cannot.
seen any of them.
Howl's Moving
blasphemy.
Castle. Get out of here. Woof. Terrible.
Oh man.
Terrible
I've never seen a
stories.
single one.
Terrible. They're some of the most beautiful movies I've ever seen, but they're unbearable, the stories in these movies.
I like how Gabe sandwiches. He does the Oreo of good and bad, and
They're just I can't deal with them. I've seen them. I'm like, what? Like it was like Harry Potter. Like, what are people seeing this that I don't see? I don't know.
Because of
I feel
okay,
the same with
original
the
Fast and Furious
Furious
is my
movies.
top 5. Like I will. This is a hill I'm willing to die on. They go off the wall, you know, in the next whatever 10, however many they got. But man, that I saw this movie when I had to be 16, something like that. And I think this was the first movie I saw twice in the movie theater while it was, you know, still airing. And it's just like, yep, you got me. This is awesome. Just because I was driving at the time. And then later I'm like, I seen Point Break before, and then I watched Point Break after I saw Fast and Furious. I'm like, that's the same movie, pretty much, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh, I wouldn't
Well,
know. I've never seen any of them.
It's an undercover FBI agent goes. Yeah, Courtney, you gotta watch
Wait.
it.
You have to say FBI like Keanu Reeves says it. FBI.
FBI.
Yeah, you got to say it that way.
Yeah. Oh, my
That's a
God,
great
yeah.
movie. Jeez, the
Yeah,
original.
Point Break is great.
Oh,
Fast and
shit.
Furious is
Haven't
good
seen
for
it.
different reasons.
Duke has a Ghibli tattoo sleeve.
Oh, me too.
Donnie Darko.
Okay.
Donnie Darko. One of my favorite movies.
Really? I was just gonna say I think it's the most overrated movie of all
You
time.
piece of shit.
No,
You piece of shit,
It's
Mike.
the movie when kids see that when they're young, you're like, oh my god, this is the deepest thing I've ever
Fuck
seen.
you.
Oh my
Fuck
god.
you.
I hated
you.
it.
Donnie Darko is
Really?
a masterpiece. This movie is a fucking masterpiece.
No, it's
It changed the way I look at storytelling. It is so good.
you saw it when you were like 8.
No, I didn't. See
Yeah,
it when
I
was
saw
eight.
it was like
It doesn't get better
14, so
than
maybe I
this.
gotta
I saw it when
rewatch.
I was a senior in high school, and then I've watched.
I
it
saw it
since
later
then.
on.
It's been.
It was
is a
interesting.
great movie, and it gets better the more you think about it.
It started suffering.
You know what? I just doubt your commitment to sparkle motion. You don't get that? Well, you would if you understood the movie, because that is a Lion
Legally
King movie.
Blonde.
I knew
Yay!
you. would like that.
Fuck you.
Man, this was a good
I
year.
actually saw this movie in theaters, you guys.
Me too.
And then like 500 times after that because it was always on, I think, what was it, TNT? Was that the one, or
Why do we
TBS?
Hang on, we're talking about legally. We just so no one. There's no other Donnie Darko fans here.
I
it
don't
was
watch
fine.
movies.
I'm heartbroken.
I'll
I'm
rewatch
really-
it for you, Vonnie. I was like 14 when I saw it, so
It's
maybe it got
it's
better.
so good, dude. It's so
Listen,
good.
this is like one of 8 movies I've seen, all right? I can actually have a conversation right now. It was a cute movie, Legally Blonde.
Legally Blonde.
I watched it with a girl once,
really
and I
good
don't remember
too, by the
anything.
way. I'm
It's
sure
on the
nobody
level of
here saw
Clueless.
the musical.
I've seen it. I cannot tell you anything that was in the movie.
Clueless is a good one.
Oh my god. yeah.
Legally Blonde was cute. Reese Witherspoon really was like just perfection in that movie. It was a cute movie.
have no
Amelie,
idea.
Oh, I wasn't 14 in 2001 Sea Striker. That's just when I saw it, not when it came out. Bitch.
I think I was 16 in 2001.
I was barely
I know I
born.
was.
Donnie out of Darko.
I've heard Amelie is great. I've never seen it.
Never seen it.
A Beautiful Mind is good. That's a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a longer one. Good Russell Crowe. I can't remember who the director was or writer.
Ron Howard.
Was it? Yeah,
Yeah.
it seems like a Ron Howard type one.
Yeah, I really liked it at the time. I kind of never thought of it since, but oh, The Others. If you guys haven't seen Vonnie, have you seen The Others?
No.
You would love it. Oh my god, one of the best ghost stories of all time.
All right.
I like anything to do with history. So if you can tie a movie into history like that, I like that stuff.
Oh, you haven't seen it either? Oh, you guys would love
I have
this
not.
movie.
I'll add it to the
Do
list. I got
not
a
look
list
up
going, Mikey, now.
spoilers
On my
and
list.
chat. Don't say a thing about spoilers. Go into it blind. That's all I'm saying.
Let's look at 2 at a time.
I love spoilers. Oh,
Shrek.
Dude,
How do you
Shrek
feel,
was
Gabe? How do you feel about
for like
Shrek
8
or
months.
Monsters Inc? I feel like you'd hate it.
How do I feel about Shrek?
Yeah.
That is in the Hall of Fame of horrible movies, just like Deadpool, because it's filthy.
I knew you were gonna
You have-
hate it.
Well, hold on. You have a movie that looks great and it's for kids, and then they're just making like sexual jokes and very insulting, crass, mean jokes. And again, why do you want to put filth in front of kids? It's written by a bunch of degenerates in Hollywood who don't have kids or they hate kids, and you're just putting filth in front of kids, people who don't know how to behave in front of children. I hate Shrek. Hate it. Because it's
I
evil.
knew you would.
I hate it because it's evil. That's why I hate it. It's evil like Deadpool's evil. I hate this shit.
You're not
It's so
fucking
bad.
watching.
You know, and people don't take it seriously. Like, okay, don't listen to me. Keep putting filth in your brain. See what happens. You know,
See what happens.
call me crazy. Go ahead. It's,
Wow.
it's terrible. I hate it. Monsters Inc. is fine. You know, it's fine. It's a weird, creepy story, but it's not. At least they're not trying to hurt kids or something like that. So, like by giving them bad influence. At least they're trying to be heroic in that. So, you know, but I don't know. Everyone in
I
Shrek
liked
is a
Shrek, but
jerk.
I wasn't
Why
a
do you wanna-
kid when I saw it.
I don't know.
So
Each
he's
their
a
own.
big Shrek.
Hate it.
What'd you say? Vaughn?
Hate it.
That's
I
love
love
Shrek.
the what's his who's the actor? Who's the voice actor?
Who,
Mike Myers.
Mike Myers, who's only seems like he's done like 5 movies.
Donkey.
Wait, he's only done. What do you mean he's done?
He's awesome. He's just
I
only
don't
done
think
like
he's
a few.
worked in like 20
Hat in the
years.
Hat.
What do you mean?
He's Austin Powers.
Austin
he's
Powers. I first saw, well, other than Saturday Night Live, which he was awesome at, Wayne's World, and then I remember.
So I
from
married an
one-
axe murderer.
So I married an axe.
Oh, I
murderer.
love
Yeah.
that movie, Gabe.
Never seen it.
It's so good.
I saw it when I was probably too young.
Me too.
His last big feature, like for a long time, was like The Love Guru, where he was playing like an Indian guy who was giving dating advice. I never saw it, but I saw a commercial for it.
I'm just guessing that some of these actors got into Hollywood. They understood, they figured out how the sausage was made, and a lot of them be like, nope, I'm good, not worth it. I know a lot of actors that just like pieced out, or I heard that they just like, no, I'm good.
I've only seen parts of it, but it's funny, but stupid. It's stupid.
It's so good.
The part where the kid is like, he gets it and then he gets torn in half.
I feel like YouTube stuff or reviewers kind of came from this not another teen movie type thing. It's like, hey, let's make fun of this stuff, and like that's what like we need in Hollywood nowadays is like you're not another teen movie, your scary movie, your Naked Gun that actually do push the limits and make fun of themselves. Tropic Thunder, that kind of stuff.
Darren
My
Capable.
friend's favorite movie is A Knight's Tale, but I never saw it.
Knight's Tale is fantastic. I mean, these are all really, a lot of them are really good.
Yeah, it's just a good
AI,
year.
I've heard AI is weird.
Oh, that was.
It is. I tried to watch it recently, and I'm like, I just can't. It's creepy. Haley Joel Osment is young and way creepy, more creepier than Sixth Sense. No spoilers. They spoil it and everything.
That was the movie. They're like, oh, this is gonna be the next big thing, and then it was really.
Because wasn't it? It was like something Kubrick was working on that Spielberg was finishing, right? So it was like.
I forgot about that. Has anyone seen or have any interest in seeing the new Spielberg movie?
No.
What is it?
I didn't hear about it till today.
Decision Day, I think it's called. Yeah,
Disclosure Day.
Disclosure Day.
Disclosure. That's it.
What's it about?
We gotta talk about one at a time.
Aliens, I think.
Yeah. What was this big alien movie? It's a sequel to that.
Close Encounters.
Close Encounters.
Oh, I'd love to.
It's not a
that.
sequel though.
Love
is it?
Close Encounters.
Yeah.
It's a sequel.
I'm pretty sure.
That's awesome.
Don't quote me on that, but.
Oh, Training Day is awesome.
Yeah.
Training Day is awesome. I love this movie.
Yeah. This is like one of Denzel's like more badass like versions.
Yeah, one of his rare ones.
Well, it shows that he's got range, for sure. Oh, this is my jam. This is what got me into the Army. One of many things. But when I saw Black Hawk Down, I thought I would just go into, a normal kind of Army war movie. And it just kept getting worse and worse. I mean, as far as how, just heavy. Because it's one of those things where it's like you try to, plan for everything and you really can't. It was an operation that just, everything that could go wrong did go wrong. And it's just, and then the movie ends. It's virtually... It's based on a book, of course, of during that time, Somalia, who was it, Clinton. So we were like in between wars, and it was a war, and just like a really good actors. I went back. I always go back and watch it, and like you got your Josh Hartnett, but also like Tom Sizemore. Who else? I mean, it's done by Ridley Scott, so you got that. But then where's actors?
A good friend of mine was in this. My friend Matthew Marsden is in this.
Yes, Matthew Marsden. I've heard him talk many times recently. Oh. Yep, he's in this. A very young Orlando Bloom who dies quickly.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think I worked with an actor. Let's see. Let me look at the cast real quick.
Yeah, I was telling you about that, Vaughn. Ian McGregor, very young, getting the coffee. Tom Sizemore is freaking awesome. Eric Bana just crushes it.
There were some others, I think. What was his name? And keep scrolling the cast. All right. Enrique. Something.
Iglesias?
Yeah, I was just gonna say I remember Josh Hartnett in it.
Yes.
Like none of them phoned it in. Like it was just I forgot him. Kim Coates.
Damn.
Yeah, this is not my kind of movie, and I still loved it.
And keep going.
Oh, sorry, you wanted me to scrolling. That's all right. I could talk about Black Hawk Down all day.
All right, I'll find his name.
No worries. Wow. I haven't heard of either of these. They're 20 and 21.
I think I saw
Mama
Tambien, but I don't remember it.
Maybe
there were a lot of swinging dicks in it, is all I remember.
Oh, Princess Diaries. I don't know if I saw that one. But guess what I did see? Pearl Harbor.
You did? I
Pearl-
haven't. I heard it was horrible.
Oh my gosh, Team
No, I
America.
loved
Pearl
it.
Harbor sucks, and I miss you.
Murciano, that's who he is. He's awesome. He was really nice to me on set. Anyway, sorry.
I remember the hype for Pearl Harbor in the weeks, months leading up to it. Everyone was so excited. And I think we had Saving Private Ryan a few years ago. Band of Brothers was on HBO. All that stuff about World War II was so popular and so well done. And this came out and laid a giant turd. This movie is unbelievable.
It's a love story.
This is Harry Potter level bad. This is bad. This is awful. This movie.
Nobody talks about this today in a positive way.
It's so bad. It's so boring. It's so boring.
What are you talking about? Ben Affleck went missing, and Josh Hartnett thought he died, so he fucked Ben Affleck's wife and got her pregnant. And then he died, and Ben Affleck was like, "You can't die. You're about to be a dad." So then he had to go and like raise his friend's son because his friend fucked his wife.
There's a guy in the chat that said it made me wish Japan won.
Oh no. But isn't that crazy? You get your Patriot, your Black Hawk Down, like you said, Saving Private Ryan, all those, and then you get Pearl Harbor, where it's just like it's love story.
I mean, does any movie need to be 3 hours long? I can't think of a justification except maybe...
And I can't even remember good action scenes from like a Michael Bay. When I say good, Michael Bay level action scenes. Quality.
Gabe, what are your thoughts on Titanic? I bet you hate it.
I've never seen it because I hate what I know about it and hate what you guys were kids in '98 and people wouldn't shut up about Titanic. And then I kind of found out the story. And this is like a little weird quirk of my own. I made a vow to myself to never watch Titanic. So I've never seen it, and I never will. I don't ever want to see it.
You need 2 VHS tapes for it.
No.
Yes.
No. But
this had
Celine Dion, her song "My Heart Will Go On" is amazing. Celine Dion, she's amazing.
The movie's amazing.
So, no,
Celine Dion. Every once in a while,
won't watch it.
I say a prayer for Celine Dion, and I ask God to take away her pain and give it to a pedophile.
Oh,
I love that.
He's
Amen.
Yeah, because she has that like terrible stiff person syndrome.
Never seen it.
Yes, Moulin Rouge.
See, Courtney, you like a few different movies.
Musical.
Yeah, I don't think I actually really enjoyed it when I first watched it as a teenager, but over time I learned to appreciate it.
I remember liking this one a lot when I saw it. It had great singing. Visually, it was really neat. I think that Baz Luhrmann was the director or something like that. It's kind of corny, kind of sappy, this movie, but really good numbers for the music, for the singing. So
it's great.
Yeah.
I remember that was a huge time for that. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, Mike first or me?
You.
Okay, real quick. Bats and I, we gotta go. But
to the bar.
Sorry, we gotta head out because we're some people we're meeting up with, so we only were gonna do a limited show today. But this has been fun so far, and sorry I had to cut out early. But thank you guys so much. PIMPCAST forever. Make sure to subscribe to our email list. Rebel Oasis Studios. He's got a book coming out in my universe.
Yeah, Bats. Where can we find you, dude?
I mean, I'm Bat Sauce on YouTube. I make videos. I'm uploading more. Arnable Bats on Twitter. But yeah, just sign up to the email list because right now that's gonna be my main focus for a long while. So
yeah,
that book's gonna be dope. It's gonna outsell Phenomenova, sadly. Sorry, Vaughn, but it is what it is. You get a cut of it, so it's not that bad. Yeah,
awesome, dude. You got to come back on sometime. You're a funny bitch.
Yeah, let's hear more from you in the future.
Hell yeah,
absolutely. Thank you, Slay.
Peace.
Love you, mofo. Peace, Sam.
Peace.
Oh man.
Have you guys
like this
Frailty?
movie. I think I saw this on the same night as Black Hawk Down. I think we were bored teenagers, or it's like, let's just watch both Black Hawk Down and Frailty. And both were like, not depressing, but tough movies to watch.
Frailty, I think, is like one of the best thrillers ever.
I have to rewatch it. I think I own it. If I don't, I need to go searching at some garage sales and find it. Yeah, Bill Paxton.
That's another one. Don't look up spoilers.
Matthew McConaughey. Wasn't it something with the radio? Weren't they picking up some kind of signal?
No, that's Frequency.
Oh, I'm messing these up. What was this one again?
Well,
I never knew that this existed.
Oh, it's so good. We should watch it.
I miss.
Well, it's got Powers Booth. How great is he, Powers Booth?
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah. Also, oh my God, Matt O'Leary. So the kid from it, I guess, grew up to be sexy. I did not know that.
Who is he nowadays?
I'm sorry. Are you
Matt
saying
O'Leary.
this about his face right now that we're looking at?
Yeah.
Mike.
What? Yeah, the father sees demons and tells the kids we're gonna hunt demons, and that's all I'll say. That's all I'll say.
All right.
Well,
We'll
I'm
check it out.
interested.
I'll add it to the list. Well, I got to rewatch it because I don't remember anything. And then you get your Zoolander.
Oh, yes.
I remember seeing that the day after 9/11. I was 20. 20. How old was I? I was 23 years old. I was a sophomore in college. I didn't go to college until late. And nobody knew what to do with themselves on 9/11. Maybe some of you were very young, but it was. I remember the day of 9/11. I went to Chili's for lunch with my brother, and no one knew what had happened or who had attacked us, and everything was buzzing. People didn't know what to do. They were lining up at gas stations and going out, and I just went to a movie like the next day, like let's just go do something. And I remember seeing Zoolander like on September 12th or something like that. And I don't go to comedies because, again, I don't like dirty movies, and most comedies are just dick jokes. And but I remember seeing it. It was funny. It was whatever. It's a whatever movie. So
Yeah, it's not really.
It's good for the memes. Like you remember parts of it.
It's not really my sense.
Yeah.
School for Ants.
Yeah. And I don't remember it being
funny.
overly dirty. I usually avoid comedies because they're really sexually dirty. I remember this being actually more silly, which I love. Is just silly comedy. So
Yeah. Well, you got David Duchovny as a hand model. I thought that was awesome.
right. Yeah.
I was in school in New York City during 9/11. It was crazy.
Wow. Jeez.
But
Yeah, I was in-
Oh, like
Vanilla
kindergarten
Sky-
or something?
I was a junior.
Oh, yes. Vanilla Sky. I was a kid when I saw it, and it was just my least favorite movie I've ever seen in my life at the time. Maybe it's just because I was young. Maybe it's not that bad, but at the time I considered that the worst movie I've ever seen.
Not a good movie. Not.
Yeah, I
I
never
love
saw it, I
Tom
don't know.
Cruise. Tom Cruise is one of the great actors of all time, but even Michael Jordan lost a few games. Even Tom Brady lost a Super Bowl. Vanilla Sky, no good.
Yeah, you can't win them all.
Also,
You're right.
we passed Gosford Park. I've always wanted to watch that. I've never seen it. It's like a very British
Add it
murder
to the
mystery.
list.
Pretentious, rich, and famous get together for a weekend of relaxation.
Have you guys seen the story behind Jeepers Creepers? So the director of it was a convicted pedophile.
What?
This
Oh.
This
Oh,
scumbag made a movie starring his victim, starring the child that he abused. Oh my God.
Part of me doesn't even want to keep
the movie.
learning about Hollywood.
And I'm like, why
Yeah.
did they have this child in his underwear the whole movie? A close of it. I turned it off and then I looked it up. So not only that he was convicted for this, all these Hollywood filmmakers and studio heads wrote letters to the judge in support of him. He gets like
Oh,
a slap
no.
on the wrist, and then they hire him to direct a Disney movie.
No.
Sometimes I like being a sweet summer child and just not knowing how the sausage is made.
Yep.
But I feel like it was a good movie. Like at least 3/4 of it. I think it gets a little wonky at the end.
No, I like Jeepers Creepers.
I
That
remember
wanna
it being
know.
good.
proudly
I've
say
never
I
Go ahead.
illegally downloaded to not
What-
give that scumbag any support.
I've never seen this, but it's like about some sort of like creepy Mothman bug insectoid creature, right? And he hunts down kids or something like that. And,
yeah. I think
and he
that's-
drives. Doesn't he drive a Jeep or a truck or something, right? Something like that.
And
Well,
it's
I-
hitchhiking, right?
It's like
Isn't that the
hold on.
idea?
Very
I saw
B
someone on
movie.
the internet. They zoomed in on his truck, and the license plate says like Jeepers or something like that on it, or creep. I don't know. It says something, and they're like, so how did this monster face guy go to the DMV and get a custom license plate? And I think that
Right.
needs to be. I think that
I
needs to
don't
be
remember
answered.
that.
I forgot it was Justin Long.
Oh, that guy was in
Yeah,
everything for a while.
Yeah, for a while. This was probably one of his big breakthrough.
Oh, the Disney movie he directed was called Powder. It was about that like
Oh
albino
yeah,
guy. I never saw it, but I remember
I remember that movie.
That was a
Yeah, I
Disney
saw
movie?
it. I mean,
It was like, what was their other company called? Touchstone, I think. But
Oh.
Disney owned them and they release it.
yeah, I mean, I think it was after this movie. We're like, okay, never gonna pitch it. And once again, I was 16 years old driving, and I'm like, I'm never gonna pick up a person off the street. I don't care what's going on with them.
Oh, I wouldn't to begin with.
Oh yeah.
Well,
No,
I mean,
my mom
I'm in
taught
the
me not
Midwest.
to
You
do
think
any
you
of that.
can help somebody with their car broke down or whatever? But I'm like, nah, I'll call you. You got a cell phone, you know? Well, because back in the day, you didn't have phones everywhere with service everywhere and stuff. And
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That
was actually the guy.
Excited about Practical Magic 2. I know what everyone here is.
Ooh.
The first one was fine, but the first one was mainly good because it had beautiful cinematography and locations. So you know there ain't gonna be none of that.
Gosh, they're just redoing everything right now.
Yeah.
And with bad, not creative people or people with agendas. The Mummy
Lucia?
Returns
She
was
sounds like a
fine.
slut.
I really like the original or the Mummy, Brendan Fraser, the Mummy. It was great. Kind of did a lot of things. 2 was okay. I don't even think I saw 3, the whatever China Empire, whatever dragon thing. But yeah, Mummy Returns. It felt like they were just redoing everything, but now with a kid.
Ugh.
Yeah, I never even saw it.
Oh gosh.
Lovely.
Not a fan. Gabe, Lawyer Croft, Tomb Raider.
My friend in college, John Kettner, suggested we go to this movie, and then after the movie, I banned him from ever being allowed to pick the movie again. That's what I think of this movie.
I thought it was fine.
What a terrible movie. What a terrible movie. Please. Ugh. Awful. That was the same time I saw Shrek, about a week or two before or after. Yeah, just awful. Ugh.
Maybe this is just me. I can appreciate the artistry of his work, but I've always found Wes Anderson just not for me.
Yeah, a little too cute.
Yeah.
Is that him? Royal Tenenbaums? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, he directed that. I mean, I was very young when I saw it, so maybe I could rewatch it, but I just wasn't into it.
I don't think I saw
I
it.
really liked it.
Really?
I remember the one scene I remember so vividly is when Ben Stiller is trying to make a phone call and his dad pops in to his house and he just turns around and goes, "What do you need?" And I was like, why is he so high strung? And after that, I decided anytime somebody needed something from me, that was how I was going to talk to them.
That's what I do with Showgirl. Don't get me started on Hannibal. Oh my god, it infuriates me. Silence of the Lambs is just like one of the most perfect, flawless movies ever made. It never should have had a sequel.
I think this was my first R-rated movie I saw in a theater, and my parents had to approve me to go in with my friends and everything. We're like, why did we watch this? You're right. Silence of the Lambs, awesome. But then they go to Red Dragon, which was way better than Hannibal. Not as good as
it was. Yeah,
original,
it was better, but nowhere near.
But you get Anthony Hopkins and Edward Norton that, can make stuff happen. And the police officer guy too, the FBI agent was awesome. I can't remember his name now. Gabe, do you got to leave shortly or do you got a little bit?
I got a little bit of time. I hear the granddaughter crying. It's about dinner. I got some things I got to take care of. But
all right, well, let's see if we can find another movie that you don't like.
I had a good time criticizing everything.
I love it.
No, you're fine.
I'm very picky about what I watch.
I saw Enemy of the Gates. I was probably too young to appreciate it. I think I could appreciate it more now. It was more of the sniper type stuff in I think it was World War II.
That's a grandpa movie for me. That's another one
that
my grandpa.
It was. I think I
had
appreciate
to go
it more.
With him, and I slept.
Yeah, just knowing what I know more about snipers and stuff like that. But yeah, it was no. A lot of these were coming off what's it called? Saving Private Ryan and stuff, and they just didn't quite get there.
My jam, honestly, the reason I don't is 80s action, Hong Kong 80s cinema, and American as well. Give me John Woo and Chow Yun Fat, Hard Boiled, A Better Tomorrow. Those Hong Kong, those are insane. And Jackie Chan, of course. Give me those Hong Kong action movies all day. That's the kind of stuff I love. And Van Damme. I'm not embarrassed to say I love Steven Seagal and Van Damme. So love them both. to death. They're awesome.
Domestic Disturbance is a really fun, shitty, cheap thriller. It's like a Lifetime movie that somehow ended up in theaters. It's awful, and I love it.
Was it? Well, it was John Travolta, and was the other guy? Yeah, it was Vince Vaughn and being a creeper, right? Was
yeah, in his Psycho remake era.
It's gonna skip to the top. Dang it.
But yeah, no,
let's find a couple more before Gabe has to go.
That's like a very hate watchable Lifetime movie.
Rush Hour 2.
There you go, Jackie Chan.
There you go. Yeah, you're Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker.
But
no, yeah, real quick. What's the thing with Chris Tucker? Like he was doing all this, Friday and all this, stuff, and then he just dipped out on Hollywood and didn't. From what I heard, he just didn't want to be a part of all the junk. Is that right?
Parties? You didn't want to be that guy.
Maybe now looking back, maybe he was getting invited to that stuff, but I know he took a break from everything.
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? Aren't they making a Rush Hour 4 now?
Yeah,
I've heard that online. But I don't know if it's true.
I heard there was some bullshit where they were calling Jackie Chan homophobic for some reason.
Ugh, jeez.
I think it was something. I could be wrong. I think it was like he said he didn't want to play a gay character. And they were like, how dare you, trying to force him into it. I'm like, these alphabet people really do not believe in consent when it comes down to it.
Seriously.
Right.
A good friend of mine was an animator on Atlantis. You skipped there.
I've heard that's really good.
It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Actually, not just a good friend. These comic books, Dean Cain, All-American Lawman, and Empyrean, he illustrated both of those books for my company. So he was a Disney animator for years. Tarzan, Treasure Planet, Brother Bear, Goofy Movie, The Emperor's New Groove, Atlantis. He was there in that late 90s, early 2000s, and he's one of the main illustrators for Big Man Comics. The artwork you see behind me, that's his artwork right there. His name's Philippe Briones. He's a Frenchie. He lives in Paris, and he's one of my best friends. We met working at DC Comics together on Aquaman, and we always talked about making our own books. So when I went independent, I called him up, and I hire him to draw stuff for me. And I draw stuff too. I drew the Unstoppable Tyrus. I drew this one with layout help from him, actually, though. He still helped me. He's kind of like my mentor because he's about 10 years older than me, more experienced than me. So I lean on him a lot in the illustration world. But
then go into that, Gabe. Just talk about what you got going on now.
Dean Cain is a mouthful, the name of this graphic novel. Dean Cain, All-American Lawman 2, The Hong Kong Connection. I was telling you guys how much I love Hong Kong action movies, and that's what this is about. It's the sequel to the 2024 Dean Cain, All-American Lawman 1, Dangerous Freedom, where he takes on a Mexican-Chinese cartel south of the border, and now he's hunted down the big funders of all the drug precursor chemicals back in Hong Kong. So he heads over there. I put it in Hong Kong because, again, I love those movies so much. And it's really, really fun. He teams up with his old British friend Harker. He's Alan Harker, and he's a mercenary, and he's living in Hong Kong doing illegal underground fighting tournaments and all this stuff. And they have to team up to take down these guys once and for all who are trying to traffic some nuclear arms to some terrorists. So it's got your basic plot points of your action movies. But what I really try to infuse into this is family and stuff like that. He's got a teenage son that happens to be with him and stuff like that. And we have that father-son thing that I think is so important added to it. And it's basically the actor Dean Cain. That's him. We cast him in a movie and turn it into a graphic novel. You know what I mean? So we have a lot of fun. All the artwork is done. It's colored. I'm doing the lettering right now. I don't write any dialogue when I write a comic book script. I wait until all the artwork is done. And then I look at it and I improv it because I have my idea what I want the story to be. But I feel like if I write the dialogue right off the bat, then when I go to draw it, I'm like, I cornered myself. I painted myself in the corner. I have to draw certain things. Or the person I hire to draw it, they have to draw certain things. So I let Philippe, the Disney animator, I let him go free if you got a better idea. My philosophy as an artist and a teammate working, even though I'm the boss hiring people, is best idea wins. It's not about ego. It's about entertaining people. So I'll write stuff into the comic book, and Philippe will go, well, what if this happened? What if this guy did this instead, or she did that? I'm like, oh my God, you're right. That is better. That does have more drama or more comedy or whatever. So I'll just look at the pages from him when they're done, and I'll go, it looks like he's saying this now and she's saying that with a general idea of the story. And it's a really fun creative process where you write a script, that's version 1. You draw it, that's version 2. Then you do the lettering, that's version 3, and it keeps improving. You keep getting to improve the story. So I'm in the middle of that right now. I'll probably be done doing the letters at the end of the week and have the book ready for the printer right away. So if you back this, if you pre-order it, you're not going to get it until the 4th quarter because I don't know how many to order. How many do I print? Well, I got to get orders from you guys. So I have a 90-day pre-order window, but order it now and you'll get it for sure. I've been doing this for 4 years. I've never missed. People do independent comics and they don't deliver them and they keep all the money. And that's a crime in my opinion. But I've never done that. So I've had the Unstoppable Tyrus. We just delivered that last month. It was 128 pages. I write these like the 3-act Hollywood adventure movies. You know what I mean? That hero's journey that Spielberg and Lucas did so well in the 80s. That's what I model my stories after. Heavy on character, heavy on action, but heavy on heroics. The old stuff that you loved. All that stuff that you're complaining about that the wokies took from you. I got it right here.
I got the first one. You sent it to me. Got it signed by Dean Cain, which I'm gonna keep forever and show my son when he's at a good age. And
right.
I really like that now that you said you're doing what was it, the cartels, and then now
it's
China.
the Hong Kong Connection. I named it like the movie The French Connection. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Which is that's
very cool. Yeah, Gene Hackman. Yeah. No, that's great.
Great
and you can continue that. You can just go around the world and
I already know what the third one is. The third one is called Viva Las Vegas. I already know. So yeah.
Okay.
I throw in all the places I love. I love going to Vegas. You know what I mean? We hung out in Vegas, right?
We hung out in Vegas. We went to, what was it, Area 15? Is that what it's called?
Area 15. We saw that crazy stuff there. That's right.
Oh, that is Mikey, Courtney. Have you guys been there in Vegas at Area 15?
No, I've never
been
to
to
Vegas.
No.
Yeah,
You've never been to Vegas?
No, I wish I was there right now too. My
Vegas.
favorite band is playing. I want to go see them.
I don't drink and I don't gamble, and I love Las Vegas. It has
awesome everything else. Like there's always something. I've been there so many times, and I see a new thing. Go to Red Rock, these mountains or rocks.
Just
all different kind of, yeah.
As a former fat guy, as a former fat man, I love the rest. It's the best restaurants ever, Las Vegas. And
you and I have had some good meals. Yeah, we had that.
Could have gone to
Mexican place in Vegas, and then that seafood place in
I like
San
being
Diego.
fit now. I was 320 at my heaviest, so I'm very big. I'm 6'4", so I'm down to 260-ish. So, but I was 320 because when you make comics, you sit at a desk all day. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But Drew can attest. I'm in shape now, so that's good. So
hell yeah,
you're a grandpa. You have to be.
Gotta be. Father Time is undefeated. You don't want to give him any help. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Thanks for coming in. This is awesome. Thanks for making it. You're welcome to come on again.
Yeah, invite me back. But let me pitch one more time because I want the audience to know how entertaining this is. Imperium Earth Illuminated, Star Wars is what started it for me. When I was 3, I started drawing Star Wars. You got a husband and wife here. They team up. This evil emperor here. It's kind of a North Korea. He has everyone convinced that his world and his kingdom is the best thing. He supplies all your needs. He's their god, and he's evil. And there's a better world. There's a paradise. There's a better way. And she, as a scientist, has discovered it, and they're trying to suppress the truth. So there's a lot of shooting and spaceships, but there's a lot of drama, husband and wife and family and all the stuff I believe in, and revealing the truth to people who are being misled. I don't know if that sounds familiar to you. And I have, if you like, Ninja Turtles and Avengers and all superheroes, Fox News' own Tyrus. He loves the Incredible Hulk. So we have the Unstoppable Tyrus. It's like Ninja Turtles with half human, half animals. There's ancient prophecies, and he's a guy who loses everything, gets dumped by his girlfriend, ends up in jail in the first 10 pages, and he has to fight all the way back to save the world from these awful creatures. And he has to learn to not be an impulsive idiot because he keeps ruining his own life. And we have variant covers. We have all kinds of different covers for these books if you want to get them. And then we have All American Lawman. He's Down by the Docks, like a 1980s, crime movie, action movie. I love that. Down by the Docks is where it all goes down. We have those in stock. You order those now, you get them right now. The Hong Kong Connection, that one you don't get until the fall because it's not printed yet. Doesn't exist yet. But please, anybody watching, please go get one right now. I guarantee you'll be entertained. You'll love this. We're pretty good at what we do because we love doing it.
Excellent. Follow Gabe on what
amazing.
You're on there. Yeah, you should be on. Your link should be on there.
Yeah. I sent you
really good guy.
I hope I did. So
yeah, for sure. All of his links are below. Go follow him. Check out his website. Get his stuff, dude. You are awesome.
Thank you. Oh, and subscribe to my YouTube too. I do YouTube with my good friend Jericho Green. A lot of you know him and like him. And we talk about being fathers and husbands, and we love 80s movies, action. We actually named our show Double Impact, which is the Van Damme movie, Double Impact. So that's our weekly show, Wednesdays, live at 11 a.m. Pacific, Double Impact. So,
what's your channel?
My channel's my name, and my name's, it's easy to spell because it's unique.
Update it.
It's Beatles spelled backwards. If you look at my last name.
I didn't know that.
Hey.
Yeah, I don't actually like the Beatles. This is an Arabic name. It means servant of God in Arabic. So I'm a Beach Boy guy. They're a million times better than those degenerate Beatles. I'm a Beach Boy guy all the way. I heard in the chat, Courtney, you don't like the Beach Boys? Because I'll tell you right now is the 1-year anniversary of
when
Brian Wilson
died.
dying, and he's the greatest musician in the history of this country. Did you
know his favorite movie was Norbit?
Really? I think I've read all the biographies and listened to all the stuff. So I'm a Beach Boys historian. I have all the that's what I listen to. Love the Beach Boys.
Here's the thing. I actually do like the Beach Boys. And the thing is that I'm actually most fascinated by the story of Dennis Wilson.
Sad.
And what broke my heart about it though was that not only did he have such a horrible relationship, like he took it the hardest from his father, like how abusive his father was.
Murray Wilson was a criminal.
Yeah. And so Dennis, unfortunately, he was the one who had it the worst when it came to that abuse. But I have this love-hate relationship with Brian because, first of all, Brian wanted to start the band and his mom was like, you can't have a band unless you let your little brother in it. And he didn't want Dennis in the band. And I'm like, that's bullshit because Dennis Wilson you just didn't want him there because you were jealous, Brian. Okay.
Well,
because Dennis was hotter than him.
Dennis
he was a hotter one and he was wildly talented and he didn't want to be outshined by his brother. Okay. And so then the thing is that Dennis was a tortured and brokenhearted man his whole entire life. Yeah. And if Brian would have been a good brother to him, then he wouldn't have drowned.
Well, hold on. First of all, when he didn't want him in the band, they were like 17 years old. You can't blame kids for being kids. And further, Brian Wilson and Carl and Dennis were so mentally ill from that insane father. Remember, Brian is deaf in his right ear because when he was a little boy, his dad slapped him or hit him with something so hard that he went deaf in one ear. And you look at Brian's failed relationships with women and all the stuff, and Dr. Eugene Landy abusing him and taking care of him like that, so Brian and Dennis and all them, they had the same level of abuse from the dad, but it comes out different because they had different personalities to start with. That dad, Murray Wilson, what a horrible father. He hurt those boys so bad. But when you listen to, go listen to the a cappella version of God Only Knows. It'll bring you to your knees. You'll want to cry. It's some of the most beautiful stuff I've ever heard. You listen to Smile. My favorite song of all time is Don't Worry, Baby.
Oh my God, I love that song.
But Pet Sounds, greatest album of all time. Pet Sounds is the greatest album of all time. And 1998, imagine you listen to Lay Down Burden, the song he wrote when he found out Carl was, dying of cancer and all that. It'll bring you to your knees. I mean, I am an artist and I want to change lives with my art. And Brian Wilson, he touches you so much with the way he orchestrated all this music, all that stuff that he made up. He made that up, and all those recording techniques and all those concepts that he came up with. It's so beautiful. And as an artist, leaving DC Comics and all that, I want to make beautiful art. And I think so much of what the Beach Boys did is beautiful and uplifting and affirms life and affirms love and all that. And I think, it's deeper than just how well it's done. It's to me, it's what it means and what they're talking about, and not the surfer teenage stuff. When they get a little bit older, you know what I mean? And the surf stuff is fun. Surf is fun. It's fun, but it's kind of popcorn. It's meaningless. But when they get older, it gets so deep and it gets so beautiful.
That's actually something that really
I didn't realize there was so much to the Beach Boys.
Oh, go get their deeper cuts. You get the first albums; they're fun. You get into Pet Sounds and the later stuff. It's the greatest music ever made. It really is.
When I was a kid, the only songs I ever knew that the Beach Boys did were freaking like Surfing USA.
Right. That's all everybody knows.
Because I thought those songs were stupid. Even when I was a kid, I was like, this is bullshit. Give me something good. And it took me up until my adult life to finally find out, like, oh my God, they actually made good music.
Oh, yeah. That just make you cry. So deep, so meaningful.
Yeah.
But remember, When
I
they
gotta
made
listen to
Serpent Safari and all that, they're 16, 17. They're kids. So it sounds like kid music, you know, but
Sure.
as they matured and grew, I think it's the greatest music ever made by any American artist. You know, I think it's outstanding. You know, I think you know, even the covers are great. You know, like you know, I Can Hear Music. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, I think they're just unbelievable. You know, unbelievable. They're my favorite band by far. I got them on heavy rotation. I probably have, you know, 15 of their albums or something like that. I think they're amazing.
I gotta do a re-listen of them.
Yeah. The early stuff is popcorn. I get it, but I think that's all most people know. I don't. Most people know that, but you know, how could you listen to God Only Knows and not want to be brought to tears? It's so beautiful. You know what I mean? And I don't know. There's so many great things, even on weird albums like Carl and the Passions. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I think it's really good stuff.
Yeah,
So,
they have like a huge catalog too.
Yeah,
So
and check out Smile. He finally, remember, that was the album that his cousin Mike Love bullied him out of like making, and then he finally released it like in 2002 or 3. Outrageous. Heroes and Villains. Come on, these songs are masterpieces, you know. So I don't know.
Check them out. Yeah, like I said, I dive into physical media. So even CDs,
dive
tapes,
into the Beach
vinyl.
Boys. You'll love it. Get past the Be True to Your School.
Yeah,
like,
that's all I really
like,
knew when I was a kid at the time. Yeah.
Right. No, there's stuff that's so deep and so amazing, and even better musically. Like Brian Wilson, what he was able to do as a composer, I don't think it's been matched. Not in American history. I don't think so. I don't think there's a better composer than him. It's not. I don't think it's close either. So I don't know. But that's my kind of stuff. You know, Phil Collins, Bryan Adams, Huey Lewis. I love that stuff. And the way I was raised, it's wholesome, so I can listen to it. Right? It's not like filthy messages and stuff like that. So, but
that's
of course.
Oh, sorry, you.
Go ahead. No. Go ahead. I was talking.
I was just saying. Meg asked who my favorite band is. No doubt, they're amazing. And the thing is, people are flipping out because they're just now realizing after, you know, a 30-something year career that Gwen Stefani is conservative. Her lyrics always have been, when other bands were singing about like drinking and party shit, that's always her. She's always had like very conservative, very traditional lyrics that she's written. And I wish I was in Vegas to see them live. I'm so jealous.
I can't believe, where do you live, on the moon, that you haven't been to Las Vegas?
I've been all over. That's like the
Florida.
one place I've never been to.
Oh.
I'm from New York and I live in Florida.
Oh.
No, he lives
I've
on the
only
moon.
been to the, I've only
FNT
been to
guys,
the East
they're going to be there in
Coast.
August. Gabe, August 6th, I believe.
Something like that. Yeah, the
FNT
Friday
tour.
Night Tights guys are having their awesome party.
Their
So,
meetup, yeah.
Oh, speaking of
It's going to
upcoming
be hot.
things, I gotta go. But speaking of upcoming things, San Diego Comic-Con, I will be there. I have my booth 1705. You can come by. You can get my autograph. You can buy books from me, and I'll have some very important friends there that you might want to get their autograph too. I'm not going to announce that yet, but we'll have some people there. And I always have a kickoff party the night of Comic-Con. My good buddy John
I hear it's pretty
Mancini-
awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's an awesome.
I'm guessing
party.
Gary will be there too for that one.
He's not
usually
coming
there.
to Comic-Con this year.
Not
But
this year.
The Film
Okay.
Threat guys are going to be there, and maybe some huge other names are going to be there. My buddy owns a bunch of awesome restaurants downtown in San Diego, around town, and he owns one awesome place right next
When
to
is
the
that,
San Diego
Gabe?
Convention Center. Huh?
When is it?
It is July 22nd is Wednesday preview night, and that's probably when I'll have my party at Basic Pizza. It's next to the Padres Stadium, which is next to the convention center, and it's an awesome, huge, like high ceilings, awesome like pizza restaurant by day, dance club by night. My friend owns these awesome places. And
If I can make it work, I'll be there. But man,
you'll be on my VIP list because we have a VIP area
Dave.
for my peeps. You know what I mean? So
No,
we
San
go
Diego
there.
is a lot cooler than the rest of California and the South and
it's
stuff like
best
that.
place on earth. San Diego's the best place on earth. Can't beat it. So
Oh yeah. Mikey, Film Threat is that I'm blanking on
Chris
his name.
Gore
Chris
and
Gore.
Alan.
Chris
I
Gore.
know. He
Yeah,
finally just
followed you.
followed me the other day, so I'm gonna get him on. as
Chris
soon as
Gore
I
is a
can.
great guy. Yeah, I was talking
Yeah.
to him about my medical stuff, and then like hours later that year, Gabe, you were there. He ended up having a stroke.
yeah.
At
Terrible.
CinemaCon, and
Terrible.
so I'm pretty sure he's doing better now.
I was just talking to him this morning about Comic-Con plans. I was talking to him about it this morning.
Okay,
So
I might gotta
please come,
see
San
him
Diego
again.
Comic-Con. Please come and see me in person and see
Go
how.
see Gabe. Check
see-
out all
see,
this
you can
stuff.
Find out why I called it Big Man Comics if you come and see me. 'Cause I'm a big man.
Gabe is one of the good ones.
Yeah.
Follow this guy.
Can I
Yeah,
say something
dude,
about being a
bro.
very big, tall person? I thank God every day for the internet, because when I had to buy shoes before the internet, that was a Saturday. When you're looking for size 15, you were driving around town, and every store has 1 or 2 pairs, and they're clown shoes. They're so ugly. They're leftover weirdo shoes. And now that I can just go online and just buy my shoes, it's so nice. So
I thought I had clown feet, but they're only 12.
Nah, 12. I was in 6th grade when I had 12s. Come on, man.
Oh, wow.
All right.
But yeah, it's hard to find shoes just for 12.
It is. But try 15.
That must be impossible.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. Thank you for having me. Go to Big Man Comics and get my books. You will love them. I gotta go. Adios.
Flex on your way out. Let's see a flex.
All right.
There we go.
Also, I have awesome Dean Cain shirts. This is one of the new shirts. So
go get his stuff.
Yeah, that says the Hong Kong conspiracy, because Hong Kong connection doesn't translate to Chinese very well. I was talking to a Chinese woman at a party a few weeks ago, and I asked her, can I call it the Hong Kong connection in Chinese? And she's like, no, that doesn't make sense. That sounds like a connection, like connecting pipes. So we would never say that. So I was like, oh, okay, I better change it. So we talked for a while, and she said Hong Kong conspiracy would be good. So that's what this shirt actually says on it in Mandarin. So there you go.
There you go.
Anyway, adios.
Cool. Peace out.
Dude, great meeting you.
Great guy. Very good guy.
He's awesome. Well, before we continue, I have a little bit of an exciting announcement. So this is going to be a banger of a weekend on my channel. Saturday, my beloved friend, rock and roll legend, Cherie Curry of the Runaways will be live 9 p.m. on Saturday. Then on Sunday, Jeff Barker, father of Curry Barker, creative collaborator of Obsession, will be live 8 p.m. on my show Sunday.
Wow, so big week. Mikey's a big week.
So get ready to set. Everyone go see Obsession, and let's talk about
it. I
still
gotta
on
see
Sunday.
it. I gotta
get
see
all
it.
your Obsession questions ready for Jeff Barker. Duke, thank you so much. Wait. I'm trying to
Yay!
I'm trying to wait. Where is it? Here it is. Courtney titty shake. Everyone give the Get Mikey shake. It's for No Doubt Fun.
How long is No Doubt going to be there? Is it a residency or just a
It
show?
has been. I think it's ending in the
end?
next day or two. But thank you anyway.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Maybe they'll come back. If they're coming back, I will go and see them with you, Mikey.
You like No Doubt?
Well, yeah, back in the day for sure. Well, when do they end? Yeah. I mean, for years.
Oh my God, we have to go see them. Oh my God.
Well,
I saw them live once.
I thought it was amazing.
Like
it was interesting. The whole what was it? Don't Speak. Yeah. Where the music video like foreshadowed them breaking up, or Hollywood coming after her and making her like the center thing and getting rid of the rest of the band. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I miss music videos when they told a story. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Like 3 minutes.
Simple Kind of Life. That's probably my favorite song. And the video, oh my God, it's so good. They're so good. Oh my God. And they didn't play together for like 15 years. So nobody thought this would ever happen. And then their comeback at Coachella, and now they're doing this. So hopefully next will either be a tour or a new album or something.
Maybe.
Exciting.
Shut up, Sea Striker. I saw them live once was my point, and I will not be happy unless I can see them live again. Thank you so much.
I've never seen them live.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Send in you super chats. I'm so excited to talk to Jeff. He's him and his son Curry Barker collaborating on his new movie that he's got coming out, and he's got his own film coming out. So we're gonna talk all sorts of writing, film, nerdy shit. I am so excited to have him on.
Yeah.
And you haven't seen Obsession yet, right? I mean, I know Courtney won't, but you have.
I'll see it. I haven't seen it yet. I'll probably see it on maybe Tuesday.
Oh, you have to. That's funny. Sea Striker. We're just gonna go see it Tuesday. Also, it's
cheap movie day.
Dude, you can go to the general, get Mikey to not be broke ass fund instead. That's fine. Thank you, Duke.
That's awesome.
I'm working on it. Oh my God, though, you have to see it. It's so good. You're gonna love it. You have to see it too. You would love it.
Well, yeah. Are we supposed to do that table read? So I should probably watch it if we do the table read.
I really want to do that. I feel like that'll be okay to do. Maybe I should ask Jeff, but he did. So Jeff has his own channel where he like read through the whole Obsession script. So I feel like if he did it, it's okay that we do, right? I hope.
I don't know if there's
like copyright for reading.
I mean, what
I was
would be
wondering
so
about with that
wrong?
with comics. So like with Gabe's comic or Rippaverse, I thought about just like reading a comic online. I think it's okay after a certain amount of time because they want to get it pushed out. I think it's the spoiler idea, I guess, is the thing that they don't want to do. They want you to go buy it. But I don't know.
Maybe I'll ask Jeff.
I think it should be fine.
Yeah, because I feel like that would be really fun. I saw this
Right.
channel I follow called We Watch a Movie did like script reading of Halloween 4, and I was like, shit, that's an awesome idea. I want to do that.
How long does that take to read it and like talk about it?
Well,
Or
they
just
only did.
reading
They
it?
like just had 2 people like reading it back and forth. I'm like, no, we need like a full cast.
Yeah.
This would be awesome.
That reminds me of like when we were a kid, like we like reenacted Lion King because we watched it so many times, and we as kids we could just do it. And yeah,
Who did
I was
you play?
Simba. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did.
The girl I like was
Courtney would
Nala.
have been Scar.
I would have been Scar.
Yeah, I could see that.
I could be Scar.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I'll
saying.
push my brother off the cliff.
Oh man. Oh,
I used to
Dramatic.
reenact Scream with my cousins when we were little kids. And we would
That
like
sounds cute.
we would like call the cops and say we know who the killers are.
You pretend to call the cops, right? You didn't actually call 911.
No, we actually did once, and they
Oh my
showed
God,
up.
no! You should have been
Whoa.
arrested.
We were like 6 or 7 or something.
Oh my
Like,
gosh, no,
probably,
that's
like, the
abuse of
last
911.
Yeah, the last point where you could get away with that.
should we go back to the films?
Yeah, let's
There's
do
any
it.
other
Sure.
gold mines? I never saw
I've never
I Am
seen
Sam.
Rat Race. I know a lot of people like that.
I saw Rat Race once. It was good. It was fine. I mean, a really big cast.
Yeah.
Why am I clicking on this? It's just gonna mess me over. So yeah,
Oh,
you,
no.
the idea is they go to
buddy.
Vegas and they got to go across the country. But yeah, you got your Cuba Gooding Jr., Seth Green, Whoopi Goldberg, Amy Smart.
I
forgot
used
she
to
was in it.
love Whoopi Goldberg in the 90s. Like,
Yeah.
I love her movies.
Yeah, you got Newman, Mr. Bean.
Breckin Meyer.
Breckin Meyer was so sexy in the 90s.
Yeah, I thought he was hot.
It was a big cast.
What did I think John Lovitz was in this?
Yeah, he is.
He
They showed
was.
him. Gloria
Yes.
Allred. What?
Oh, look, it's that guy from Grind.
From Grind?
Aloof. Yeah. Remember? You didn't see Grind?
Yeah, I did. I just haven't thought about it
Long
in like 20
time ago.
years.
It might be on this list. I think it came out and did it come out in 2001? Maybe it came out a little bit later.
Around that time, I remember. I think I got it on VHS from Blockbuster for $1.99.
Yeah. I think I had the DVD when I was
Oh, it
in
was
like middle school.
2003.
John Lovitz.
I'm definitely gonna pick Grind for my next movie next time I'm on Pimpcast.
John Lovitz had a great Tales from the Crypt
I
episode.
should just go to them.
Yeah, don't.
John Lovitz was in
Don't-
Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah, there was an episode. He was like
What?
an actor doing Hamlet or something like that.
Maybe we should just watch all of Tales from the Crypt.
Let's do it.
Like,
Let's have like a marathon.
I bet we could just over the course of years.
Oh my god, if we want to wait for Vaughn to watch the movie, we could watch the episodes.
Yeah, we could do
until
that.
He's free. Or we could just watch the movie without his ass.
I know. We got to get to this sometime.
Yeah.
I don't know what Intimacy was as a movie.
Probably about sex or something.
Sounds
Man, I
little-
saw a lot of
Sexual
these movies.
encounters.
See, when I turned 16, I could drive. I think I just went straight to the movie theater all the time because I remember seeing a lot of these with like on dates. Because it's like, what else do you do with it? Well, there are other things you could do with a 16-year-old. Okay, I'm just gonna stop
Hello.
talking. But anyway,
Nothing I was doing at 16. Damn.
But
But
Jurassic
I
Park.
there were- back when I was that age, though, there was no like fucking rainbows in the classroom and shit. Like I didn't know any gay dudes my own age until I was like 18.
Oh yeah, when I was in high school, we had like one gay guy
I was probably
that we
fat,
knew
right?
of. No,
There was one
But
in
then
my
there-
high school, but he was
we
fat.
had one gay guy that we knew of. Like he like wrote an article in the school paper about being gay or whatever. It caused a whole situation. And then there was another one that was in the closet for a long time until he was like in college. And it was funny because like everyone was like, no, he's not gay. He just has female friends and stuff like that. But he, like, looking back, I'm like, oh man, he was definitely gay. It's just we didn't want to believe it because he was also like a youth group kid, and he didn't want to believe it because he was a youth group kid. Turns out, youth group can't stop you from being gay.
See, it wasn't in high, but like after high school, I had an affair with this friend of mine that we went to high school together. And to this day, he is closeted. So annoying.
What? Oh my God.
So Jurassic Park 1 is the GOAT. So anyways, but no, Jurassic Park, the first one was amazing. And then 2 was, 2, you lose the 2 big actors. You lose Sam Neill and, what's the female name? I can't remember.
Dern.
Laura Dern. So you lose
You're
them.
gonna hate me. I've never seen Jurassic Park.
I'm adding it to the list. Chat.
I've probably seen clips and bits of it as a kid, but I've never like sat down and watched it.
We gotta
Guess
watch
what,
it.
Mike? Guess what, Mike? I saw Jurassic Park at the drive-in.
Oh, I've never
I'm
been
jealous
to a drive-in. I want to go to a drive-in.
They got one here in Minnesota. You come up here.
Do you know how amazing it was as a
way.
kid, like a little kid, to be hanging out at the drive-in, watching that big screen and seeing what is it? What was it? Was a T-Rex yanking the outhouse off of Newman?
Yeah.
And
I've watched
what are they? The
YouTube
Dolphosauruses or whatever with a.
I feel
What
like
are
it
those?
would be even more impactful, or maybe not more, but like as impactful now because you look at the shit that comes out nowadays. Like I've watched all these YouTube videos comparing the original one to the newer one, and it's so impactful, especially compared to.
It is. I don't know how they did the first one better than even like the last 3 or 4 or however many they have with the Jurassic World. But yeah,
Your boy card.
And going back to Vince Vaughn was in Jurassic Park 2 with Jeff Goldblum, and it was weird, fine. And then 3, you get Sam Neill back, and then he's on a different island, and it's a new family, and you get some stuff. It's just like they couldn't get 2 and 3 correct. And then you get Jurassic World with Chris something. I get the Chris mixed up. Yeah. But anyway, Pratt. Yeah. So that one was fine. It was good. It was kind of like just a remake in a way of Jurassic Park, but not as good. But then they just kept getting worse. So kind of like the Star Wars effect, where it's just like then you had like 2 and 3, and then they brought them all back for that last one, and it was fucking garbage. It was about like environmental global warming. Now we got big beetles or some shit attacking crops, and it was ridiculous.
I've always wanted to watch The Score. I've never seen it. It was Marlon Brando's last movie.
Was it?
Robert De Niro.
I wonder if it was Robert De Niro's last good movie.
Probably.
I can't. I'd have to watch it again. I think I watched it at the time, and I'd probably get better unless Robert De Niro's a fuckhead in it. Okay, Blow is GOAT. Like this is a top 10 or 15 movie for me. You haven't seen it?
No.
I added it to the list.
Isn't Pee Wee Herman in it?
What?
Is he? I think so.
I think so. Not the character, but the Paul Rubens.
Yeah, but it's one of Johnny Depp's like best roles.
One of the last good movies he made.
Other than what?
I feel like he went downhill after this era.
2001? I mean,
well, when was
Pirates? What else was he in? Pirates one was great, and then they kind of fell off. What else was he in?
Yeah, which is crazy because like isn't it
what he was in that was good after
my
that?
mind is that he was like at his brokest when Pirates of the Caribbean came out.
Right.
Oh, wow.
But it brought him back.
He had to start
like
doing whatever movie
similar with Robert
ever.
Downey Jr. Where they
Duke
went through
says,
all
I know
that crap.
I saw Blow. Yeah, we know you saw Blow, Duke. Isn't that just your occupation? That's your job.
Spy Game was fine. I liked it for like Robert Redford is passing on the torch to Brad Pitt. I mean, kind of pretentious, but
that's
a good
another
CIA
one that's
kind of movie.
That's another one that's in the grandpa genre. Those are
Yeah.
all the types of movies I had to watch with my grandpa as a kid, and it was.
I
so
respected it
boring.
later, like knowing how like military and CIA kind of works and stuff like that. So I got something out of it later, but still, yeah, it's kind of pretentious,
Wait.
I would say.
I can't confirm this is true. I've never heard of this, but according to Sea Striker, what was supposed to be Marlon Brando's last movie was this canceled animated movie called Big Bug Man, where he voiced a woman. He was even dressed as a lady when he recorded his. Is that
How did
real?
you go off the rails so
never heard
much? I've never heard that.
That makes sense.
Maybe. I
feel
mean,
I feel
That
like,
dude,
sounds
it
if
would.
you want to learn about actors,
Oh my God, there's a
Critical
whole-
Drinker does this series he called what is it? Production from Hell, where
Oh, I
he looks
love
at
it.
like, yeah, he looks at like he just did Ruby Rose, who played Batwoman and a few other things.
Oh man.
But yeah, he does those ones that like a fall off, but
Look-
he also does the movies where it's like, what happened? Oh wow.
with Brendan Fraser. Studio Free Studios presents. Oi.
And it's no, okay. And that reminded me because I think he was talking about what movie was it? It was like Island of Dr. Moreau. It was one of Brando's movies where it's just like, how did this movie even like happen? It's kind of those things where it's like the behind the movie is more exciting than the actual movie. Because I think it was Brando and there was another guy. Who was the other guy?
Val Kilmer, who was
Val
apparently
Kilmer. I think they had some issues or something like that. And then the director.
That's one of my favorite stories of production problems. Don't say a word. Okay, let me tell you.
Well,
by the way,
real quick, Spy Kids. I never watched it until like recently with my son, and it's like, I guess it was Jessica Alba had a thing in it, and I don't know. It was a kids movie, but
I saw it as a
it's
kid.
more quality than some fucking kids movies that they're putting out lately. But yeah,
Brittany Murphy was in Don't Say. I think that's the movie. I mean, she was big in Clueless, but I think this movie kind of gave her a whole new career. Let me tell you, by the way, if she were alive. And if I went that way, even if I didn't go that way, Brittany Murphy would be the very top of my exception list. I don't even need to go that way. I would just like either gay or Brittany Murphy.
You'd be straight for Brittany Murphy.
Yes, I would. She
Wow.
was amazing.
would you marry her and like get
Yes,
close
and she
to
would have been
doing
better off. She would have been
stuff?
so much better off marrying me than that fuck she married.
You
Did
guys would
see
probably
this?
be more physical than most straight married couple.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Did you see what she married?
No.
know.
Ooh.
Oh, this makes Big Bug Man look good. You're not gonna believe it.
Boo.
And he wasn't even rich or anything. If you're gonna marry a fat slob, at least like
I
get
can't remember.
money
Don't
out
say
of
a
it.
word. Why can I not
It was
remember?
good. It
this
was
one?
good. It was her and Michael Douglas.
Sean Bean.
Look
Sheen
at this.
Bean is what
though.
I call him.
This is what she married.
Sheen Bean or Sean Bon.
And he
Which,
got
by the
her
way,
hooked on drugs and controlled her and destroyed her life. And then he died like a month after her. And in the time
But
in between, that's her
He
mother.
was fucking the mom.
It seemed like he was doing it with
Here's
the
the thing.
mom. They were talking about they sleep in the same bed. Like it's so weird that we'll never know what happened to her because like it seems obvious he killed her, but then he died mysteriously and she died mysteriously. It's like, did the mother do it's very weird and we will never.
It's a psychological thriller. I need to revisit it for sure.
Don't say a word. I thought you meant
sorry.
the real story.
Oh no, I'm
Yeah,
watching the
that
trailer right
too.
now. Did I
Oh
leave?
shit! Sorry.
Where did I go?
Sorry, wrong one.
I'm back. Oh, it's Sam Raimi too.
Sorry.
I'm like, where did I go? I'm like, who left? I left.
I hit the wrong button.
Somehow. Yeah, it's
He
it's a
kicked you out so you
psychological
could watch the
thriller.
trailer.
I'm
Would
like
I
way into the
consummate
trailer
for
now.
Brittany Murphy in a heartbeat.
I feel like I need to go through all my DVDs right now and try to find this because I think I have it somewhere. Yeah, it's
Have you seen the documentary about Apocalypse Now? It's fantastic. Shows how nutty Brando was.
no, but I
I
think
didn't watch
Critical
that.
Drinker did an Apocalypse Now
Yeah, I
production
watched
from
that.
Hell as well.
Oh,
Man, I miss
that
these
guy-
like horror
What was
movies.
his name? That was the brother from
Thrillers.
Seventh Heaven.
Who?
Was it?
Andrew
you're talking about.
Clavin
Yeah.
wrote it. I forgot about that. Andrew Clavin
This
from
one?
Daily Wire. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy right there. No,
Was he
Look,
in other?
that's the brother
no,
from Seventh Heaven.
Is it? Was he in
He's
other?
the older brother from
shows?
Seventh Heaven. I don't
Blonde?
know.
Was he in that
No.
like Vampire Diaries?
That
one?
guy right
Or is that a
there.
different guy?
Oh,
I know who you're talking about.
He was in Teaching Mrs.
What's his
Tingle.
name?
Barry Watson.
Oh, is that
Barry Watson. I think he
Man,
had
this is a
butthole
lot
cancer
of
for a
actors.
while.
Okay, who do we got? We got Michael Douglas, Sean Bean. Does Sean Bean die in it? Because he dies in every other.
No, his name is
freaking
Sheen
movie.
Bean.
Yeah, like Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones. I guess I'm spoiling stuff, but like he's like known for
Hold on one
like
sec,
having a
I'll be
big
right back.
role and then dying. But yeah, so who we got? We got Brittany Murphy. Yeah, Famke Jensen. She's awesome. She's been in a lot of stuff. I got to rewatch this. I feel like Oliver Platt. Yeah, man, I'd rather watch this stuff than like streaming things. Streaming is just like, I'm so done. All right, we'll kind of wait for Mikey to get back for 13 Ghosts. I like 13 Ghosts a lot. I thought that was like a thriller horror.
I've never seen
Really?
it. We got to do
Adding
a
it to the
movie
list.
like
Chat. I'm adding.
that. Okay,
I think you'll.
Courtney, have you seen that?
No.
I didn't know it
that
spelled
should be
that
our
way.
next one. I've never seen it.
PHIR number 13 EN.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
I was just gonna say, what a stupid way to spell this. 13N Ghosts is what it looks like. 13N.
That's very 2000s-y.
Dark Castle.
I'm so
Oh yeah, what's her
autistic.
name? American Pie.
Oh, Shannon.
I know
Elizabeth.
all these actors.
Shannon
Yeah.
Elizabeth.
And now
Shannon
she's a
Elizabeth.
whore.
Is she? Is
She's
she?
on OF.
She's on OnlyFans.
Is she? What?
And she
Yeah,
made like $1 million.
Mikey, they have to
For
wear
first
these
week.
glasses in order because there's these 13 ghosts that are trapped in this like house that has I don't know, it moves and stuff like this. It's a weird thing. I think they get it as when somebody dies and they get it. But they gotta go stay. I'm probably mixing it up with different movies around this time, but it's freaking wild. I think I am mixing it up, but good movie.
Are you guys doing anything tomorrow? You want to watch 13 Ghosts?
Yes.
Let's do
What
it.
time?
Courtney, are you around? Whenever you want. 8, 9?
'Cause
Oh, wait,
I
you're on.
have- I do have to do body cam night on
What
Friday
time do you
night.
do it?
I usually do it kind of late, like it would be like 11 o'clock Eastern.
Oh, we could do it before that. Maybe like
We can do
7 or
that.
8. Okay,
Yeah.
subscribe to my stuff because tomorrow we're gonna have movie night.
Matthew
It
Lillard.
sounded like you said booby night.
Well, you'll
We're
be
on
there, so
movie
it'll be that
night.
too. I'm excited. I've always wanted to see
Healer.
this movie.
All right, that was the first 50.
Oh, I love Bridget Jones's Diary. The first one. The rest were terrible.
Never seen her. Super Troopers, complete goat. They fell off after a while with the other ones, but yeah, this is another one I saw in the movie theater, of course.
You guys, I've actually seen Bridget Jones's Diary.
Did you love it?
Yeah.
It
was
was
like-
super charming.
I remember always hearing that she was hella fat in that movie and that it was so stupid. And I watched it and I was like, oh, okay, so this is like a bunch of men that are talking about this movie, and this movie is not for men. It's clearly for women or gay men.
It was great.
Yeah, I thought it was great. It definitely it showed to me. I was like, this seems so relatable for a woman in her 20s who is not a size 0 and is just wanting to fall in love. And I loved it. I loved how what a klutz she was. You know what I mean? She was just bumbling through life. I thought it was cute. I liked that.
I liked
Drew,
Evolution.
You would like
Sci-fi.
Session 9. Drew.
What's up?
You would like Session 9. It was really good. Super
Think
underrated.
so?
Mhm.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Don't click though. It'll start all over.
Don't
Yeah,
click
nope.
it.
Well, it will go to the top. Or no, you're right. It will go to the very. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not
it
gonna
goes
click on
back to
any
the
of these.
very top.
Evolution is good. It's a sci-fi comedy. It's kind of goofy. I liked it. I think it's David Duchovny, which he's like awesome in everything pretty much. Yeah, underrated. I
remember
would say
when
so,
he-
opinion. What?
Remember when David Duchovny was like a sex addict and like they tried to ruin his career with that?
Was it? Isn't that just
No.
all of them?
I know. But yeah, that was like actually like a theme in Hollywood. Like Halle Berry's husband had to go to a sex therapist
They're all
but-
degenerates.
or
That
sex
was a
rehab or
phase.
whatever. Yeah, and David Duchovny, it's funny because he did Californication, and that particular character was like he fucked everybody under the moon. And it was like, oh, that's interesting that he's playing this character, this guy that like sleeps with a bunch of people or whatever. I don't remember like the actual like plot of the show, but suddenly now he has to go to therapy as a sex addict, and they were trying to like make it seem like he had this psychological disorder because of the role that he was in. But it seemed like during that time, like everybody in Hollywood was having like this sex addict.
That's what I heard. They're like they're cheating on people and then calling it, oh, it's just my sex addiction. It's a disease and
David
stuff like
Duchovny. I looked it up. He went to rehab for it.
Yeah.
They have sex addiction rehab.
There were people that went to like multiple people went to sex addiction rehab. I remember like thinking it was so
it was a money making opportunity. How much I think they were charging for that stuff?
Right. So essentially they were trying to get people who, like you mentioned, like, oh, somebody cheated, and then it was like, oh, it's a sex addiction. So essentially like any regular Joe off the street who cheats on his wife now can go to sex rehab
and pay a ton of money.
Yeah, can pay.
So it was like the new drug rehab or alcohol rehab.
Yeah. And it was just like a way for these yeah. It was just a way to like essentially get regular people who are barely scraping by to go away, solve their money on it.
I don't know why Swordfish fell off. I think it's super underrated. I mean, a really good story. It talks a lot about how Hollywood is ridiculous, I guess, in its own way. I mean, it was known for like the Halle Berry top off scene. I guess she got paid $500,000 to do it. This is her quote on like an MTV award. She got paid $250,000 a tit was her quote saying that.
Courtney's worth $1 million a tit.
Yeah, and they weren't
right. Take that.
And they weren't awesome, but really good movie. Have you seen it, Mikey?
No, Swordfish? That's all I know about it. All I know about it is it came out around 9/11. And Halle Berry.
I think that's why it felt. That's why it didn't hit its mark, because I think it was around 9/11, and there were a lot of like terrorist type themes in it. I guess.
I think it got delayed because of that. That they were like, oh,
probably. Well, speaking of No Doubt, the guy that she was married to, Gavin Rossdale. That's when he had his own bad. That's when he got his own solo career going, and he released an album. And then one of the songs was like Speed Kills or something like that. And they had to like change the name of it because it was like Speed Kills falling off a building, falling off a mountain, something like that. And so they had to rework all that stuff. And I think that's part of why it didn't work.
He was stupping the nanny when Gwen was pregnant.
That's right. You said that.
Child, and he left the hospital to go stup the nanny.
Oh my God. And she wasn't even that hot.
No, she was like a single white female sort of thing that she was trying to look like Gwen and bleached her hair and was dressing like her.
So weird. You know what's funny? Speaking of like Swordfish, not really doing that well because of 9/11, Nickelback uses that same excuse.
Really?
They released it, like they were supposed to make their like big debut, I think, on MTV or something on 9/11, and then what happened. And apparently that's like, I think it's more the record label uses it as an excuse of like, yeah, well, that's what like makes everybody not like them, is because they were supposed to have such like a bigger intro. And I'm like, no, we all heard Photograph and was like, never mind. Like, come on.
Well, yeah, we could go on about Nickelback. I heard like they get too much hate. It's because it was out there. I guess it was something psychology. Because I guess How You Remind Me song, it played every 6 seconds. Like somewhere in the world, in America, it was playing every 6 seconds. And it's like everyone just had like a turn off moment. Like you can only, the brain can only take so much Nickelback apparently. But
yeah, if I'm listening to a song on repeat, it's 100% my choice. I'm not flipping radio stations listening, hoping that they play that like a Nickelback song, right? Because that song was tolerable. It was fine. It was great.
They were good in different ways. I think Nickelback was the start of like the algorithm stuff. So it's like you don't get how crazy Taylor Swift addiction was without Nickelback to like set the stage, I guess.
I'm with you,
I don't
Frank.
know. Planet of the Apes. This was like that Mark Wahlberg time where he's like breaking out into action movies. And I think I'm not going to click on it, but I think it was,
Don't
was it
click.
the guy who, I'm like, I don't want to click on it, but who was the director? I believe it was Tim Burton. Thank you. I have live stream brain break, I swear, when this happens, because like I know actors and directors, and then when I'm talking about something, I can't think of it. But I don't know.
That's
was
like a
fine.
psychology with streaming. That's just like it happens to
Streaming
literally
brain.
every person that's
Yeah,
ever
Gary,
streamed
yeah.
ever.
Once we're trying to like talk about something, and then you just lose the main points. I was just gonna say my TBI, but that's fine. Thanks for having my back party. No, it happens
do
to
I
everybody.
also have TBI? Maybe I have
Maybe.
TBI. I didn't know.
Could be, and coming out of a coma too. So I don't know.
Oh,
What else?
that. Just that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a goofy one. This one, it's not connected to anything else, and it kind of like breaks the whole first set of the Planet of the Apes, and then you get the ones the last couple of years that are completely different too. But it was fine. It was like a different dimension of Planet of the
I never
Apes.
heard any.
So this is saying that it's going to happen in
Colty, what's
2029. Colty.
He's awesome.
Planet of the Apes, it says in 2029, an Air Force astronaut crash lands on a mysterious planet. So should we?
That is something I want to do
for that in a couple years.
Me trying not to
when we get crash landed.
to donate racism. Oh no,
we got Carmelo Anthony's family. Bad Whitey.
Courtney, yeah, that's one thing I want to do on my channel is look at all the future movies that have certain dates like 2029 and see if we got there, you know, kind of like your Back to the Future 2, which was in 2015, like which ones were true and what one came to be and which ones didn't.
I love that.
That'd be an interesting
That sounds like
one.
so much fun.
Yep.
Guess
Terminator,
what? I saw this movie.
Serendipity is so good. It's so good. Such an underrated rom-com. And that was like
Kate Beckinsale
was amazing.
Who's the chick?
Kate Beckinsale before she.
That's what I thought. I had the biggest crush on Kate Beckinsale for like everything she was in during this time.
She was so hot back in the day.
Underworld,
Yeah.
Click. What else? Another vampire movie, Van Helsing, which horrible. Okay, guilty pleasure. Like what's the name? Hugh Jackman and Kate Beckinsale, and just ridiculous movie, but just fun. I never saw Serendipity.
Oh, it's so good.
Wait, did I see Serendipity? Hold on.
No, you don't know.
I thought, well, no, because I thought, no, what am I thinking of?
You would love Serendipity.
Another rom-com.
Yeah.
Because the one I'm thinking of is Nicolas Cage, and it had to do with like a lottery ticket and a waitress.
Oh.
And
Was it
Rosie
Happens to
Perez.
You?
Maybe. And for some reason, Rosie Perez was the evil villain in this movie.
I cannot remember.
I'm gonna find that.
All right, if we had any of the other nerds on here, they would have something to say positive or negative about Show Soccer. But I know nothing about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
I don't know anything about it.
Anime live action. I'm sure.
Are you talking about Serendipity, Duke, or the Shaolins? Serendipity is amazing.
Or whatever Nicolas Cage movie
And it's
I'm
a
talking
real
about.
restaurant in New York where it takes place, like a dessert place. It's so good.
It wasn't Gone in 60 Seconds.
Especially Nicolas Cage movies. Gosh, he has such a wide range.
Oh, people like It Could Happen to You. I've never seen
It Could Happen to You? Oh, is that what it was?
That's
Why
the
did
one
I think it was called Serendipity?
Oh, okay.
It's probably just my mom probably said that it was called Serendipity.
There's another weird Kevin Spacey movie.
Greg, what's up? This chat is boring. I need an invite. Where?
Yay! Why is chat boring?
Because he's downstairs. He was like, come have a cigar with me. I was like, I'm on a stream.
Hey, we got to finish we're on 59 out of 100.
Greg, check your Twitter messages in a sec. We could be our outside correspondent.
Hey, we're on a pretty good year. 2001. 2001. I don't remember K-Pax. I know it was Kevin Spacey as like an alien or thought he was an alien or some shit. I don't remember it. Psychiatrist tries to determine how the best hope a patient is convinced he claims to be from a different galaxy. Whatever. Kevin Spacey is Kevin Spacey. Wet Hot American Summer.
I've never
heard of it. Never heard of her.
I believe it's a Paul Rudd movie. I've heard it's really good. But look at this. In the summer of 1981, what happened then? We don't
Group of
know.
counselors.
But
I don't know. I have a theory.
I mean, it's
Things
a
are
Paul
probably
Rudd
just
movie, so
better.
I think it's good.
I heard Quentin Tarantino. He said, like, what type of movies do you want to continue to make? He said, like, anything before a cell phone, because it's like a magic wand. You know, you don't have 1981 group of counselors. You know, everyone just be on their phone. But instead, I can't read.
Yeah,
Greg, you forgot this.
I know.
I can't read.
Does Greg get a kitty shake
I
too?
can't read. I can't read.
Bitch.
Cold Bomb Boom likes America. Wet, hot American summer. That's like I'd say that's a mouthful, but
I've heard it's really good. I've never seen it.
Ghost World, anybody?
No.
Yeah, I've heard it's good. I haven't seen
All
it. Bully Brad Renfro was sexy. God
What
rest
else
his
was
soul.
he in? Brad Red.
My cousin had a big old crush on him.
He was like a child actor, and then he was not older because he died at like 20 something. But this was like his adult movie. I mean, not adult like adult, but kind of because I think
Grown
you
up.
saw his dick in it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I remember him in
Just
certain
Making
things.
my entire thought process. Hey, what is that? Tell Greg to come on camera and shake his tits.
Shake
We got
your
the thing here.
tits.
Okay,
Shake
everybody
your
welcome.
tits.
Everybody
Shake
welcome
your
our
tits.
outside correspondent,
Yeah.
Greg Wilson.
Greg. Welcome.
I shook
Oh
my
my god!
head.
Welcome.
What's
Where are
up,
you?
man?
Are you in a gay club right now?
No, I'm sitting at my tiki bar that I built for my pool.
Same. That you answered my question in the
But
affirmative.
yeah,
yes.
gay bar. Totally gay.
Hey, who somewhat helped you build it?
If you consider like less than one half of 1%, then yes, there are some screws that Mikey put in.
So you're saying?
Oh wait, no.
So
No,
you're saying I help.
Hold on. I have.
Here, I'm gonna
Thank you.
bring this back up.
Let
in a
me
minute.
flip my phone. Let me.
Okay.
Is
Duke
it?
says he can die happy now.
Say to the back.
Wow.
Let me show you the work that Mikey has done.
Yay.
Okay. Those screws are his.
There you go. You should
Good
sign
job,
it.
Mike.
Oh, there's
And they
some
haven't
really
fallen out.
Now where did they go? Because there were some really shitty screw jobs in here.
They're still hanging on. You're a shitty screw job.
Yeah, look at these.
You're a shitty screw job.
Look at those. Those are embarrassing.
It's still
Good job,
hanging
Mike.
on.
What?
What'd you say, Courtney?
Good job, Mike.
Thank you.
Don't
Dylan said Mike held
don't
one
do
of the
this.
screws and was there for emotional support.
don't do this being nice to Mikey shit.
Good job,
that's
Mike.
not.
You're America's sweetheart. And David says, I'm proud of my screwing. I am.
Yay.
It's a skill.
Cole says, I want a tiki bar. Mike, I need your help building it. Oh, see, he wants my help.
Yeah,
Oh.
you never want a tiki bar. In Mikey's defense, he has never used any power tools in his life. He's never screwed in anything in his life. And he did not start out good or end good. He persevered and he continued to want to do it and to try. And so I give him that respect out of
Good job,
not
Mike.
the
That's
never
the most
give up.
backhanded respect ever. That's the worst respect. That's like when my mom says no disrespect.
Well, you
She don't
didn't
mean
do a
that.
good job.
The screws are still in there.
Good job, Mike.
Thank you, Courtney.
There you go.
Courtney, just because you have good, gigantic boobs does not mean that your compliments mean anything toward Mikey. So I can't have
No?
this.
No, good
Duke
job,
says,
Mike.
how much talking did each screw involve? Shut up.
That's a good comment. That's a good comment. So much talking.
You bitch.
But you didn't get nearly the mouthful that Josh got. my brother,
Really?
from my dad. My dad is we literally call him the slave driver when you get put on a. Mikey can attest to this. So my dad was very nice to Mikey.
I love your dad. His dad is like a tank.
My dad is a slave driver, and oh man, like when Josh was, hold on. Oh, I'm not gonna hit the button, but these are louvered, which means you can move them up and down.
Nice.
And Josh was cutting those for me on the DeWalt chop saw, and my dad about had an aneurysm, screaming at him for safety. And so, yeah, Josh got the earful from my dad, which was
I love your dad.
super funny. My
Greg,
dad
you're gonna-
has given me so many earfuls, he gave up on me because safety third in my book.
Safety third.
Greg, you're gonna appreciate this comment from Sea Striker. Well, from the sounds of it, Mikey needed to screw something this year.
That's true. Because
You guys.
I think virgins get more action than Mikey does.
So you're saying I'm not a degenerate whore. I'm a whore on the inside, but not.
Oh,
I'm
as
not
much as you might want to be, you're definitely not.
I don't want to be. I'm old fashioned.
No, Drew
He wants to be
is
a
old
monogamous whore.
fashioned. You are just insufferable.
You're
What the
insufferable. Greg, we're near the end of our movie.
Yeah,
here.
we're getting
Like,
close.
Chime in
But
for any
there
of
are a
these.
few better ones coming up. I never heard
That
of
you have
any of
thoughts
these
about.
Devil's
Oh, we're
Backbone.
talking movies?
Yeah.
We've been like going through different years. So we're in 2001 right now.
Oh, Lord. Early 2000s were a good time for.
Yep, we've been doing there's some bangers. I thought Original Sin was fine. Early
I never watched.
Angelina Jolie.
It's funny. All three of these
Angelina
movies
Jolie
I
is
fell
hot as-
asleep in.
Yeah.
Did you?
Early Angelina Jolie. Yeah, she was hot.
Yeah, she was a little wild back then. The Mexican was a little.
That was horrible.
I don't know,
Mexican,
cannot
I
remember.
enjoyed that movie. I thought that was a fun movie. I like Brad Pitt.
Really? That does not seem
I
like
think he's a good actor.
Yeah, usually pick some good ones.
He's an entertaining actor.
Let's talk about insufferable. Fucking Charlize Theron with her 7 trans kids.
Charlize Theron is absolutely insufferable. Like every movie
It
she does
sucks
is like,
too, 'cause-
just let me make me be the strong female character, and I want to beat up
And-
all the men.
There
And
was a time where all she really wanted to do was just be naked in movies, and then
yeah,
she did that Eileen Wuornos movie, and it all went downhill from there.
Yeah.
She was so hot too. That's the thing that really sucks. Like, girl, you were so hot. Why
I mean,
are
she's
we
still
wasting
pretty
it with this
attractive. Like
nonsense?
for her age, like I'll give her respect. Like she's put the effort in.
Yep.
But it's still pretty insufferable.
This was my
American Pie
jam.
2 was
Saw the
like,
theater twice.
What
So
is that?
good. American Pie 2.
Which is the
So,
best
like-
one, by the way.
You get the yeah,
Is
you get the second one. They're in college or they're in whatever summer vacation. Yeah, I think I was going into I didn't go into college. I went into the military around this time, but yeah, I thought that was freaking awesome.
I saw American Pie 2 in the movie theater with my grandma, and
Oh,
she
no.
fucking laughed harder than anyone in the theater.
So what if you saw it in theater, what was your age again? Mikey?
Shut up, Greg. It was a past life.
Yeah, the beach house. That was a
Bad
cool one.
guy.
And the lesbians with the titties.
Oh, that's
The
right. I
lesbian
remember. Yeah,
titties.
I forgot about
I
that.
feel like lesbians.
That was like a
tend
theme
to have
during then.
titties.
Yeah, that was a theme around
Hey,
then. That
Yeah,
without
but
a paddle.
they were
Straight or
fake
gay,
athletes.
everybody likes lesbians with titties.
Yeah, but they were.
Yeah.
There wasn't
Nothing
like
wrong with that.
Butch or Bertha or some like real lesbian. It wasn't Rosie O'Donnell. It's always like some hot chicks with their titties out.
You
Yeah,
know
it was
what?
more like lesbian porn.
My experience with lesbians is there will be one like smoking hot one and one super butch. Like, what the fuck?
Always.
And
I don't
hey,
know why.
whatever makes you happy, I don't care. But it's always that way. And the math ain't mathing for me. But
This
if
was a
that's
good
what
one.
does it for you,
I never read any of these
Right.
books, but I liked each of the movies that were related to the Alex Cross kind of.
oh, the Along Came a Spider, the girl with the
Yeah.
tattoo, and all that.
Yep,
No,
they're
Along
kind of hit
Came
or
a
miss,
Spider was
but
different.
good story.
Those are different books than what I'm thinking.
Duke
That
said-
was
With lesbians, there will always be one hot
Look
one
like
and one
Greg.
that looks like Greg.
One that looks like Courtney, one that looks like Greg.
that's a very accurate statement.
That's so true.
Look, as a woman, I am ugly as hell. But as a
This
man,
was a Johnny Depp one.
I've never seen. Is this worth seeing from hell? I've never seen it.
I don't remember.
it's
I know I saw it.
It's the Jack the Ripper. It's not bad. It's not great. It's like a 6.5 out of 10.
Okay,
I saw it in theaters.
I know I own it. I just have to revisit it. I have no idea what this is.
Ichi the killer.
Itchy the Killer?
Oh,
Itchy
Ichi the Killer. That's a Japanese.
Oh, so we got a nerd back on here now.
Yeah, we do.
Oh,
You do,
dude, I
Greg.
got to tell you my experience tonight. So I went to this bar called Teak, and they have a food challenge, which is 2 burgers that are like literally tall. Like, I mean, they're like a foot tall each. And there's an Asian dude that did the challenge tonight. He had 45 minutes to eat probably 5 pounds of burger. And probably, that was like 6 asparagus sprouts. He made it like 98% of the way.
How can you
But-
quit then?
Just gotta keep going. What do you puke?
Oh, he hit the wall. He hit the wall like he probably got 75% of the way in the first 10 minutes, and then he hit a wall.
That's
and then-
wrong. You gotta pace yourself.
Yeah.
I've done it. I've done nachos and hot dogs and different stuff like that. I can do pretty well for a small dude, but I usually don't win. I'm usually like a second place, third place.
Greg, I
was
thought you were
fucking
going to say you
hit the play.
competed in it.
What?
I thought you were going to say you tried to do it.
Oh no. Oh, there's not a chance I would have completed that.
You gotta be a really
and I'm on
skinny
my
dude
keto
or a
diet
really
again.
fat dude to do eating competitions.
It's always a skinny Asian, and so I was cracking Asian jokes the whole time, and everybody was laughing. And then my wife was super embarrassed because I was being me and not caring about the color of one's skin. Yeah, I'm colorblind. I make fun of all races equally. And so I was telling this person that's like, if you do not finish, you will disgrace your family. You must commit a seppuku. Which
That's wild.
like really embarrassed my wife. But then his buddy, who was white as hell, that was sitting next to him, started doing the same thing, and he was cracking up, which I'm sure did not help him try to compete. But he got really close. It was really fun.
I feel like I've only seen Joyride once, but I remember be like, all right, the good guys, the Paul Rudd, they had it coming. They fucked with that guy and made him think that, you know, he was going to meet the chick and stuff like that.
Steve
I'm
Zahn
like,
fucked with him. Paul,
Who did?
It wasn't Paul Rudd. It was Steve Zahn.
oh, yeah, Steve Zahn. It's like, what are you doing? Maybe I never liked Steve Zahn since then, but
I used
like
to
Steve
love
Zahn
this
a lot.
movie as a kid, and then we rewatched it, me,
Yeah.
Greg, and Mrs. Greg, and it doesn't hold up really.
it doesn't hold
It
up.
wasn't as good as
I've
I
not seen
remember.
it since.
It holds up for the time frame.
Yeah.
I just remembered it
But
being bad. I used to
hold-
love
This was
some
like
of
a
it.
road trip year. Like there were a lot of cars, Jeepers
It was.
Creepers, Fast and Furious. A lot of
Oh,
car-
we talk about the Jeepers Creepers director that's a pedophile.
Yeah,
Mikey
we were
brought it up.
talking about that.
Shallow Hal was weird.
Hal.
But I gotta let my
Gwyneth
dog out.
Paltrow in a fat suit.
Shallow Hal was a good movie. I
Right,
like that.
forgot about that part.
Well, I remember
like
how all
Shallow.
the fat con types were upset about
Yes, Fat Con. Yeah.
But wasn't it like a good message though? Like, wasn't that the idea of it?
this
It
movie.
was like a
remember.
good
I saw it, but I don't remember. I saw it. Like,
look for the
yeah,
inner
well, 'cause
beauty
it was-
type deal.
Yeah. The problem is that they didn't like that Gwyneth Paltrow wore a fat suit.
Oh, fuck off.
There
I
was
remember
another
Jack Black
movie-
without a beard. Any movie with
There's
Jack
a-
Black without a beard is weird to see.
yeah, it feels wrong.
Yeah. There was another fat suit movie that the fat people hated, fat con people hated. Lizzo actually talked about it. I think it was an Eddie Murphy one.
Nutty
I think,
Professor?
right? That's the
Or
one,
the-
right? Where he
Probably.
like takes the
Or the
he
other
takes
ones.
he
It's a
he
bunch
takes
of
the
them.
medicine that makes him thin.
Yeah, Nutty Professor, which is a remake
Professor.
of a movie. Yeah.
Yeah, no, she
People
Lizzo
complain
talked
about too
about
much
how
stuff.
like what
Oh.
a problematic movie that was.
Send
Um,
her ass to Fat Con.
I don't remember either of these.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing. I didn't know that either of
performance.
these movies existed.
This sounds like my coma dream. A man shuffles through a dream, meeting various people and discussing the meaning and purpose of the universe. Maybe I should see this. I'm not
Wow.
clicking. Dragon.
Oh my god, you guys, Heartbreakers is one of the most underrated. You would love Gene Hackman is in it. It was one of his
he?
last movies.
Oh,
it's
I think I
so
do
good.
remember that. Yeah,
It's
I didn't see
so
it.
good.
Remember it coming out. Is it
It's
Jennifer Love
so
Hewitt?
underrated. What's that?
Is that her? Who's starring in it?
Sigourney Weaver and Jennifer Love Hewitt.
That's
And
what I
then
thought.
Gene
Jennifer Love
Hackman is
Hewitt.
in it. Oh, it's so good. Right, Duke? Hedwig and the Angry Inch is amazing. I used to work with the writer-director of it.
I never saw it.
I consulted on the screenplay for one of his other movies.
I'm gonna scroll. Tell me
Oh.
when to stop.
Okay.
Some Monkey Bone.
Don't know it.
I'm back.
I don't
know
remember
it.
a thing from The Pledge. I saw it like when it came out.
Why are all these movies called Millennium with something?
Because
Josie
Oh, that's the
2001.
thing.
Cats.
Yes, Josie and the Pussycats. I don't think I saw it though.
That was
I
back
wasn't
in
really
the
wanting to see it.
60s.
That was Tara
Which one?
Reid.
Tara Reid, right? Yeah, that
the
was a
Josie and
feature
the
for Tara Reid.
Pussycats was back from like the 60s and 70s, back when they had what was it when they would sketch out the outlines of the actors?
Well, wasn't Josie and the Pussycats? Wasn't that from the Archie comics?
Probably.
I think that's
Or-
where it
or like-
originally started,
And
and
then
they made their
you know
own
what
thing.
this is? Josie and the Pussycats is when they started the redheaded erasure. Actually, it wasn't even a redheaded they erased, but they put a woman of color in there. Was it Rosario Dawson or the other one? Zoe Saldana. I think it was Rosario Dawson.
Well, she was in the
Probably.
cartoon.
Yeah, but the original
think-
cartoon that they did the rotoscope art in was back from like the 70s, and they brought it back in the early 2000s. And I never watched that, but I loved rotoscope.
Joe Dirt. So for this list, so underrated.
Joe
Joe
Dirt.
Dirt is a very good movie. Like
I have to
there's
agree with
morals
you.
in it. Have you seen it, Mikey? Courtney?
No, but I remember
I saw
when they were making it, they wanted
It's
to use
funny.
my grandfather's music in it, and he said no.
Really?
I remember
Yeah,
really
I
liking that
mean-
movie because my mom had a boyfriend with a mullet, and it was like
Right.
I don't know, watching it felt like I was making fun of him.
It seems so goofy, and most of it is, but like it's got a good story to it. It's like it's kind of like the whole podcast thing because he's working as his janitor, and who is it? Dennis Miller is a DJ and pulls
Yeah.
him in and be like, hey, on like a slow day or whatever. And it's like, hey, tell me about your life. And he goes through like this whole thing from like when he grew up to like how he got there. And it started to get like a whole like following too. Yeah. It's one of David Spade's best, especially after like the Tommy Boy, Chris Farley stuff.
Those were my jam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, why is Jay and Silent
Joe
Bob?
Dirt was
I
great.
used to
Whoa.
like
Joe
that.
Dirt
when
was
I
great. Jay and Silent
Yeah.
Bob was
This was like the last good Kevin Smith
Yeah.
movie. They
I
kinda went
enjoyed it
downhill.
at the time, but yeah, man, I don't know. Like I have respect for Kevin Smith for what he did at the time for like filmmakers.
Yeah,
Because what he did with
Mallrats,
jokes,
Jason Amy, Dogma.
Mallrats,
I don't know if Dogma was before
yeah.
after.
Those were all great. And then, and I understand it to a degree, you know, but he hit it big, and then he became this huge, super woke, like kind of just like
You get
I'm not
tied into the
asking-
industry.
Yeah, I'm not asking for people to be conservative or anything. I'm just asking it to
normal.
feel natural. And when his latest movies for like the past 5 years have not been natural at all. It's been clearly like executively produced, and it's like this isn't. It's Kevin Smith is sold
Written
out.
by committee. Oh, the bigger the budget, the more something seems to suck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's like
I
when
just
you-
like the
when you have
idea
no
of like
budget- because
Jay and
before
Silent
Clerks,
Bob.
he did this clown one, which I saw, which wasn't great, but there were like glimmers of like goodness. That his first movie was not Clerks.
Clerks 2 was fine. That might have been the downfall at that. But it was funny. Jay and Silent Bob, a lot of it was people are talking shit to them online. This was when the internet was, you know, at popularity peak in a way.
Yeah.
So they were going around to people's house to be like, are you username McLovin, you know, whatever? And it's like a 14-year-old kid. And it's like, did you write this? And then they beat him up. And now, you know, we get, you know, YouTube and everything like that. People people talking crap. And
Which that's
behind
funny for when they
keyboard
did it.
warriors.
'Cause it
Yeah.
makes sense.
And nowadays,
Like,
yeah.
but that was
There's
that was like a
there's
viral
super
day.
woke, and then there's weeping that people don't like your brown bodybuilder lesbian fantasy
Yeah.
cards.
Well, one thing
Also,
I
yeah,
always
I
give
agree with you guys. Dogma was my Dogma is amazing.
Dogma's
and
awesome. I love
I
Dogma.
love the writing, all the conversations they have on
Yeah.
the train, walking, like really cool, like meaning
Yeah.
of life type conversations.
Because it was no holds barred. It was Kevin Smith just being Kevin Smith, and there was no committee telling them like change this, change
Well, yeah, they
that.
could talk about religion, they could talk about abortion, you know, back and
And so
forth.
it's like I might disagree with it, but it was authentic.
Yeah.
And what I will never like, I'll always respect Kevin Smith for is the guy that played Jay. He was a legit like drug addict. Like he was addicted to like. Man,
I just thought he was a method actor.
no, he was super. He had a massive drug addiction.
Yeah, I know.
And Kevin Smith. Sorry, I just got this call. But like Kevin Smith, like sacrificed a lot for him to make sure that he got him on the straight and narrow.
Yeah, I always like that,
And-
you know, especially with like Adam
so-
Sandler and his friends. They made sure
Yeah.
his friends were taken care of in films and stuff. Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that
like,
stuff.
I have a lot of respect for that, and like because like he literally saved that dude's life.
All right, we got 10 left. Let's get through the list.
Also, one sec.
Oh.
Hello to
Sammy.
our beloved Pimpcast icon, Sammy. And hello to our beautiful bee. What's up?
Oh, hey, B, how you doing?
What's up, B?
I love B.
I love Vade.
Yeah,
I know
we got our regular guest. I guess
Everyone.
it's Courtney, a reoccurring. What do they used to say, like guest starring? I can't remember.
recurring
Featuring.
character.
Yeah, something like that. That's Courtney and Sammy.
don't know.
You guys you're able to
Um,
jump in. When
the
we need
The
to.
recurring
Glass
COVID.
House. The Glass House is another one that's like a Lifetime movie that somehow got in theaters. It's so bad, but so good.
Yeah, I remember
I never
enjoying it,
watched Glass House.
and I cannot remember
You'd hate
anything above it. But
I probably would. Yeah, like I have this scratch in my throat. I'm sorry,
you got a mute button on there
but I'm on my phone.
and water.
That's right. I do have a mute button.
Do you have any water in there?
He doesn't have water. He's only got whiskey.
You know, water in your bar?
Okay, very
You hired
underrated.
Mike to do all
Water
this
in this
work and you couldn't
bar.
even put water in the bar.
Hell no. H2O.
Right.
Water for
yes.
but I did my mute button. It was man.
Behind Enemy Lines, very underrated. It's
Behind Enemy Lines is great. That's a good
nowhere
movie.
like your Saving Private Ryan. And we've had a lot of war movies or war related ones.
Yeah, but Behind
I
Enemy
think
Lines
this
is a
one
good
of the-
movie. That's a good movie.
Because like it could happen, and it has happened, in real life. And you got because I think it's Owen Wilson. You think he's just gonna be the funny guy, but he's funny, but then he like pulls it off in a
You had
Gene
dude from
Hackman.
Sopranos. No, it was Gene Hackman. It wasn't a dude from Sopranos.
Gene Hackman. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, and then also the other guy that goes down is freaking Harvey from Suits. I didn't realize that till after watching
Is it?
Suits.
I haven't
And
watched
it's like-
Suits.
Yeah.
But I know some of the characters just from like clips.
Sure.
Behind Enemy Line, that's another like grandpa genre movie for me. These are
Shut
all
up,
movies
Mikey.
I had to watch with my grandpa as a kid. Oh,
Hey,
felt like I got hit by a
Nothing wrong
tranquilizer.
he's got wisdom, grandpa wisdom.
Well, he was a World War II veteran, so he loved all those war
Courtney,
movies.
anytime
sure he
Mikey
loved
tries
watching it
to
with
like
you.
hide his age, just show more cleavage because I don't know how else to drown him out. He's faking. He's a faker.
All right, never seen any of these two.
Monsters Ball was
Monsters
How-
Ball was a
how-
good movie. I really
that's what
like that
Halle Berry
movie
won the Oscar for.
because
Other one?
she
Or no, she won.
Halle
or she got
Berry
the
is
money
hot.
for the other
She
one.
showed
Oscar
so
for
much
Monster Ball.
tea.
Yeah. Well, we already went through Swordfish. Swordfish was higher up, I guess, than Monster Ball.
I didn't
So I
like
guess you get a
Swordfish.
higher ranking for cleavage and then an award winning.
Really?
Ew,
Like-
yeah, ew. This was so gross. The scene where she gets it on with Billy Bob Thornton and she keeps saying, "Make me feel good. Make me feel good." Ugh, it was gross.
You know what's
And her
funny
tits are
is
flopping.
I remember
I'll let-
hearing that was like one of the sexiest sex scenes. Like people,
Yeah.
people talked
I
about
don't know
it
about that,
being
but
like
Halle
super
Berry
hot.
is gorgeous, and that's
I
fine
think
with
that's
me.
by Knight's Tale. So yeah, Heath Ledger had a big year this year too.
Oh yeah, he
I
was in
really,
that.
it's like not a good movie, but I love that movie,
Which one?
Knight's Tale.
Oh,
that
no, I
was
don't think
higher
any of
up.
us saw it.
I never seen it. I passed by it. I'm like, this
It's a guilty
is gonna
pleasure
be
movie.
Jousting.
Oh, I just have cringe, full body cringe chills thinking about "Make me feel good."
One thing I remember
Make
about
me
Black
feel
Knight is he's like, check this out. I can make fire. And they're all like, we already got that. What else you got? We already know how to make fire, idiot.
Once upon a time in India. Oh my God!
Wow.
Save the Last Dance.
Not a lot of love for
Yes!
Save the Last Dance. That was big when I was in high school.
Iconic dance scene.
I just remember
Okay.
the black girl getting mad at her for taking the one good black guy or something like that. It's like
I
you're
feel
going
like,
to you're taking the good one or something. It was
I
was
feel
a
like
really
that would be a
weird,
really
like,
funny
message.
movie to stream a watch party.
Yeah,
It's
probably.
probably ridiculous.
I wouldn't doubt it. Midwestern girl moves to Chicago. Yeah, weird.
Keep
Ollie.
going.
This is like the one Will Smith movie I did not see.
It was
didn't know it existed.
okay. I saw it because like
I think I remember I would have gone to the movie theater, but I saw 2.5 hours and I'm like,
it's way longer than it's like.
Where
There's a
you
whole
gotta
hour
be?
you can pull out of it.
that is a long movie. Hardball. I think this is Keanu Reeves.
Oh, I like that movie.
I
Actually,
saw it. I heard it was good. I heard it was fine.
Courtney, don't you have a thing for Hayden Christensen?
Oh yeah, and I saw Life as a House, and I felt weird about it because he did suck dick for drugs.
Oh, maybe you should
And-
watch it.
I saw
All right,
that
that's 100.
house in the theaters, and I don't remember that.
Yeah, I
suppose.
remember I think, or no, maybe he.
No,
there
he
a
was
scene-
in
there
that.
was like an implied sex scene where like he was getting out of the car, like pulling his clothes back on because he was trying to get drugs.
Really? No, like he was like a kid. He was like 16 or 15 at the time.
Yeah.
And he was
doing
like,
sex
take it
favors
back.
for
Out
drugs.
of the dad and their neighbors, and then the one like girl he was like going in the shower with for some weird fucking reason. That movie fucking weird and stupid. But
Yeah.
I don't remember.
He did.
This
He
is
did
Life
weird
is a House.
shit. Yeah, he also was in like a teen drama TV show where he was raped by his stepmom and had to go to traumatic teen person camp.
I hate when that happens.
And he got a girlfriend, and she was a hooker.
Sounds like a normal
like
Friday night.
It's like
in the
it's
summer.
like movies feel like therapy.
For these mentally ill people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
That was a
guys, I
good
got a
time,
hard
though.
stop at the top of the hour.
What time is it?
You got 7 more minutes, Drew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Greggy,
So
have
only
you
3
seen-
more rants.
All right, Drew,
Greggy,
we
have
need
you
a
seen
rant.
Third
What's bothering you? What's on your mind? What do you have to get off your chest?
Not me.
Drew
I'm
or
good.
who?
I got a busy. I'm probably gonna stay awake all night and do internet things. Well, just responding
what?
to all these news articles but then also the fun
You know what's
stuff.
bothering me? Actually, I had a memory pop up from 3rd grade. Okay, recently. I was so upset because, okay, we had this music teacher. He really loved Elvis Presley. Okay. And so we had this spirit week, and one day was dress up as your favorite rock star day. And so all these students dress up as Elvis Presley to suck up to him. Well, I dress up as Kurt Cobain because he was my favorite rock star. I love Nirvana. Okay. It was
Would you
right
do
after.
zombie makeup?
No, I'm blonde hair and blue eyes. All I did was put on a flannel and some ripped up jeans and Converse shoes. Okay. Jeez. So, all right. So I remember multiple adults there were like, "Oh, what are you dressed up as?" I was like, "Kurt Cobain." And they're like, "Oh my God, he killed himself." And I was like, how dare you? I went home and cried. I cried and cried and cried and cried. And my mom had a few phone calls because she was like, "Who the fuck talks to my kid like this?"
Wait,
And
did you not
then-
know that he had, killed himself?
No,
quote unquote?
I went to the memorial. Like I knew.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
So-
you're from around there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Because my belief
now,
is he didn't kill himself.
well, no, Courtney did
Same.
it. We know, but
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
and
Based.
she was there, all right, and she had some whole speech. I think she sent some pre-recorded speech beforehand, and then she like showed up later. So this pre-recorded speech about how like she was like, "Listen, you guys have to understand it's tough love, and he just couldn't handle it," and like all this crap, right? So very
I just
defensive,
don't buy that.
ma'am,
Yeah,
for a
okay.
widow. But I was pissed. Okay, I'm mad because Elvis Presley was a drug addict, a pedophile, and nobody shamed any of the kids dressing up as Elvis Presley. Okay, nobody shamed that music teacher for dressing up as Elvis Presley, but they shamed me for dressing up as a man who was murdered by his wife.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Well, because he was introducing a whole new, like he was the godfather of grunge. And so he was bringing grunge, and that was basically the heavy metal of the time. It was at the late stages, the outs of the Satanic Panic. So it was kind of the corner, rodent kind of things, like squealing out and scratching. So like that's what that was all about. It was ridiculous.
Why were they? Elvis Presley was known for being a drug addict, dying on the toilet, for crying out loud. Nobody was shaming anybody for that, but they were shaming me, 9-year-old
Well, no, because-
Courtney.
Elvis Presley, you're not wrong.
Courtney.
He hit a
Justice for
certain.
Courtney.
Yeah, Elvis Presley did like the gospel scene, and like he hit a certain part in the cultural zeitgeist, and he was in it at the time where Kurt Cobain had not like hit it. That his like contribution to the zeitgeist didn't hit until like 8 years later.
So if he would have stayed alive, he could have groomed a 14-year-old, and that would have been fine.
Yeah, pretty much right. Which he wouldn't have done. Like he always, if you look at his interviews and stuff, like he just seemed like, hey, I just want to do music, and everybody tried to talk to him about politics, and he's like, I'm just here to play music. I don't give a fuck about any of this.
Look at this, by the way.
you could see he was a very sensitive little soul, and he was abused as a child. And I think that for him, he was like actually breaking that cycle instead of continuing it like a lot of.
Yeah, I don't think he
do.
was I don't think he was suicidal at all. He was the garage band. Like you take a lot of confidence to do a garage band. I did the garage band thing, and I was not even 1% on the level as him. But we would get the neighborhood to come and watch us.
That's cute.
You know, and so, like,
all right,
that
guys,
garage band
I gotta
thing,
head out. If you want to share my post I was tagged in with Catherine Harridge, if I'm saying her name correctly. So she did the interview with Carolina Stanzik, who got the jab and then got strokes and heart attacks at 24 years old in basic training. So this is a follow up to that. And then she puts me in there later on with this awesome interview. Emmy award winning, or maybe not Emmy, sorry, award winning journalist. So hopefully this spreads more and we can have more of this discussion over this ridiculous thing that happened 5-6 years. So
and you had was it Dre Mateo or whatever from
yes, Dre De Matteo, Sons of Anarchy,
So
Sopranos. I had an awesome interview with her. I talked about that last week, but
that was super cool.
Check out. Yep. At Drew Outstanding is where you'll find my awesome stuff on X, and then YouTube, Operation Drew Outstanding, and Physical Media Warriors. Awesome show, guys. I got to head out.
I love you, Derby. You're the best.
Thank you.
Love you, brother.
Bye.
It's great seeing you again, man.
Cool. Take care.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye. Yeah, tomorrow. Let's talk Mikey and Courtney.
Yes, I'll hit you up.
Movie night.
Greggy,
Movie night.
have you ever seen 13 Ghosts?
Yes, multiple times.
I feel like you probably didn't like it, right?
I feel like the time it has kind of grown on me. Like, I appreciate it for what it did, and I kind of like it now.
Well, we're doing movie night stream tomorrow, watching it if you want to join. Also, I was going to say to our chat fam, wrapping up in a couple minutes. If you feel so inclined, send in your super chats, and also make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button and all the stuff, and subscribe to these beautiful bitches. I want to show you guys something. This is the first time I've ever looked it up, but it always stuck in my mind. I remember when I was a kid, Courtney Love came out with this new song. This was after he died, and it always stuck in my head, the lyrics of how messed up this is. Like, can you imagine your husband kills himself and you come out with a song and these are the lyrics? No, God, you owe me one more song so I can prove to you that I'm so much better than him. Bitch, what? Not in your wildest dreams. I'm so much better than him.
Yeah,
What's
the name? What's the name of the documentary they did like 6-7 years ago?
In bleach.
What was it?
Soaked in bleach.
That's it. Yeah, if you haven't seen Soaked in Bleach, check that out. But also, obviously, documentaries are designed to steer your opinion in one way or the other from the director's perspective. So double check that shit.
I already had that opinion though.
But yeah, I mean, you watch that and then you start doing the research. It's fucking wild.
Yeah. B, my show with Cherie is Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm so excited.
Cherie Curry?
Yeah.
I love her. She's so great.
You got
it.
She always calls me when I'm like out walking. I need to like call her with you one day because you guys would love each other. Colt, when is movie night? Tomorrow night. Subscribe to my locals or Patreon or become a channel member, which I think you already are on one of those. It's all the same. So I'll post the link there. It's like a private subscriber stream. So it's going to be a good time. And then Sunday.
Wait, what are we watching?
13 Ghosts. My first, I've never seen it.
I've never seen it either.
Wait, what?
No.
You guys have never seen 13 Ghosts? Like, this was the biggest horror movie of the early 2000s. This was like,
Greg, do you not know anything about me?
She's not a movie nerd like we are.
I've seen 8 movies.
You said that like 8 movies ago that you've watched. So
Okay, but like I don't see a lot of movies. I thought I saw
okay, we all have
Serendipity and it
flaws.
turned out I didn't.
You would love Serendipity.
Yeah, but who watches
Probably.
Serendipity? 'Cause that movie sucked.
No, it does not. You suck. You
That
suck.
movie is bullshit.
It's bullshit, but it's great. It's bullshit, yes, but it's great.
All right,
not
let's
Legally
end this
Blonde.
stream because I've got 2 cigars here for us to
Scar with you.
partake
All right,
of. And Courtney's cleavage just seems to be growing by the minute.
I gained a little bit of weight tonight after I had some pot roast.
It just goes all right to your boobs.
You look
Not the rest of your
beautiful
body, just to your boobs. Yeah.
My beautiful Mandy,
God.
what's up? No, you look amazing as always. Let me hawk my shit before we go. So tomorrow, if you're subscribed
Yes.
to me anywhere, locals, Patreon, Twitter, channel member, it's all the same. We are having movie night tomorrow, watching 13 Ghosts, first time viewing. So if you're not, help support the channel, subscribe to one of my things. The links are below. Then Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern, I'll be live with the rock and roll queen, Cherie Curry. We might have a little announcement, some little bit of news to drop. I don't know.
Maybe
I
a
don't
couple
know.
of cherry bombs.
Ooh.
Oh.
And then Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern, I'll be live with Jeff Barker, Curry Barker's dad, who was the creative collaborator on Obsession. I am so excited to talk to him. So everybody, if you haven't seen it, go see Obsession.
It's a
And
good
then
movie.
It's so good. It's such a good movie. So yeah, send
It's
me
a
all
very
your...
it's a very well done movie. It's not
It's
my
so good.
cup of tea, but I'm
Shut up, Greg. I was
very
waiting.
snooty, but it's a very good movie.
He's snooty. It is so good. I've seen it 3 times. It's so good. It's so good. Go see Obsession, and we'll talk all about it with Jeff on Sunday. Courtney, my beautiful, beloved bombshell, where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter. My handle is Was That Courtney, and you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, please, because I need 55 more subscribers, please, for the love of God. So do that. What's it called again? Courtney Brooke. Yeah, I forgot.
Oh, your name.
Sorry. Yeah, look
Okay,
at that
wait,
right behind my head.
Wait, I want to ask you as well. You have to ask him if he knows that insufferable twat art director. I feel like we probably shouldn't bring that up because it's like, I'm like getting these people to come on and it's already like so tenuous in general of like when they look me up that I'm nervous. So I'm like, maybe let's not go there.
Yeah, let's not do that.
I want to, but I'm just like, I don't know.
Maybe for like maybe the next time he's on, or like the third or fourth appearance, when he's a little bit more comfortable.
Oh yeah, Courtney, show us the dog.
They ran away.
I would run away too.
No, I mean they're just not in this room. I don't know where they are. They're not in here. Choo Choo was in here for a long time, sweet little Chungus, and then she got up and ran off.
See, you guys will have to subscribe to the locals or the Patreon and come in.
Courtney, what do you need? What do you need? Like 50 more subscribers for?
So I can hit 1,000 and start getting ad revenue.
What do you need that for?
What
the fuck do you
I'm just fucking with you.
I mean, technically,
it's a great joy in my life.
I want to get to 6 million by the weekend, but I'm at 945 subscribers. So it would, I would like more. I'd like to exceed Mr. Beast,
I'll make a post
hard.
everywhere. We got to get you that 1,000.
Okay.
Yeah, come on.
Maybe we need to do get Courtney over 1,000 stream.
Yeah, we should do
That'd be
that.
fun.
We could like stream
I'm
it.
down
we
for
could get
that.
people on and stream it to everyone's thing, so all our subscribers subscribe to you.
Yeah, if you haven't already subscribed to her stream, help her out. Even if you don't watch her stuff, subscribe and help her out.
Watch her stuff also, though. It's great.
But it's
She's
good.
amazing.
It's good. I don't
Come
make
join the
fun of
stream.
people and give them shit that I don't like.
That's true.
And I like Courtney.
I love my Courtney.
Greg's mean to me. No.
I give her so much shit. You got to watch past
do.
stream.
I know.
Greg,
I should plan a little marathon stream sometime soon to see if we can get more people to come and give me
Absolutely.
some love.
I'm down for it.
Whoa,
Which
I don't want to give you love,
Mikey
love.
wants to stream it, but
Yeah, let me know anytime you want. I want to help however I can because you're the greatest.
Mike, we do have to have you on to play Oregon Trail, and autistic music game
So we can
anyway.
die of
Come on, the body
dysentery.
cam one.
Yeah, I've drowned Russell Hall like 67 times now.
Oh
So-
shit!
I didn't mean to.
Fucking
Okay.
Duke.
I love that game.
Fucking Duke. Fucking Duke.
So
I don't know
fun.
if you should stump for subscribers on the channel. The algorithm forgot. True, but fuck you.
Duke is brutal, man.
True, but
Wow.
I mean, he's not wrong. He's just
Alright.
an asshole.
You know what? Listen, it's worth a try. All right.
No, I will help any way I can. Greggy, where can people find you if they want? You know,
If
tweets
you
or
want to
news
find me,
feeds?
it comes at Mike.
Does it?
But if you want to watch more interesting Twitter channels, follow Courtney or Mike Harlow.
Oh, we got 2 more subscribers in just in very recently. Okay. Come on,
I
you guys.
hope.
Yay!
I don't know if
See?
it's actually. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. This has been a great time. I'm so glad we got a Greggy pop in. It's been too long. Yes, hang out tomorrow, movie night, and then work this like 4 nights in a row. Look at me. And then we got Cherie on Saturday and Jeff Barker on Sunday. I'm super excited. I love you guys, all of you. Thank you for being here. Mwah. Good night, fam.
Peace.